You know we got to test the levels, see what's to it. Know we got to test the levels. It's saying live, but I got to check it out and make sure. It's saying live. Okay. All right, that's one. Let me get over here to two. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Ghetto update TGUSG at 63rd. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. That ain't it. At 63rd. At 63rd. At TGU 63rd. At TGU 63rd. Oh, yeah, we live. We ready. We ready. Yeah. What's happening, man? You know what I'm saying? Chicago, we in the building. It's your man, Faster Damas, coming live to you direct your gig. One more time for the Ghetto update, man. We here. We ready, man. We about to drop something real deep, real heavy. We talking black folks, black community, any and all thing black, any and all thing Chicago. You know what I'm saying? We live right now on Facebook and Instagram and YouTube. Get at us. You dig? We about to go ahead and start everything off and get it jumping right now, right after this. Let's go. Hit it.
I got it on live. It's official now. I'm impossible to stop. Ain't no way you're leaving on top. Because I got it on live. Climb my way up now and I ain't falling. I ain't calling it game. You see, I got it on live. Ain't no changing me. I'm exactly as I came to be. Better coach me up and hold these federals is taking me. Lock me up in chains. Even shackle up my name. It ain't changed. Just wanna go see the game. Got it on live.
We won't stop. Yeah. We can't stop. Yo, it's your man, Faster Thomas, Black in the building, man. This the Ghetto Update, the Black News Network. You dig? GNN. We gonna get the big people in the building. Hold on a minute. Let's bring them in the building. You feel me? We got my man in the building. Kit Jones is in the building. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. We got my man Dollar Bill in the building. Yes, indeed. And you know, last but not least, the one and only, my brother Kirk is in the building, ladies and gentlemen.
Bring that Matrix shit in there. Spin that motherfucker.
Hey,
If you
man,
bring me in, I want some goddamn effects.
Bring the effects and spin it around.
Right, like those effects.
Yeah, like those effects for real though, man.
Listen, man. Once again,
what's going on with everybody out there? Keep it real, love my brothers. I know it's always wonderful to see you, brothers, man. You know, yes, we always stayed on the one, but sometimes we got to go to two.
Yeah, we on the one, man, like James Brown.
Yeah, I could do it one.
Keep it flowing.
Man, you know what I'm saying? But James is cool, man, but he got mad at us for using this little sounds and shit. And I DJ James Brown since I was in 7th grade. Now these motherfuckers mad because we play a little track on that shit.
Yeah, you play his track, man. You mess around and get them violation. They gonna take your channel down. They won't even let you play like 5 minutes of his song. You know, 5 seconds of his music.
And
you
it's
can't
fucked
even
up.
Play that shit.
What's fucked up is I was with him, and that's what him and his sister. So it ain't no real big deal, man. James, you can get me. Well, fuck James. Why am I talking to James? Ain't he dead? My thing is.
You talking to his spirit. The spirit of James Brown.
The spirit. I'm sorry, James. I don't need to do that, man. I thought I was talking to Michael Jackson. But either way, The Matrix. Hey, y'all.
Yeah. Hey, look, man, we live at the Ghetto Update. Listen, leave a comment. Whatever you need to say, man, leave a comment, man. We're going to put it live on the show. If you got questions, we got answers. You know what I'm saying? Leave it live on the show. Leave a comment, leave a like, share the video. Everything is open to the public. Matter of fact, let me make sure everything is open to the public so it can be shared. So that way you can go ahead and get it out to the people. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's open right now.
Hey, I want to bring something to the table. I know somebody. I know there's a very special coworker friend of mine watching right now. I told her about this, and she went and subscribed and watched it right away. Brittany from Consumer Cellular, what's up? Just throwing it up.
Shout out to Brittany.
Thank you for subscribing. Appreciate that.
Appreciate the love. You did. Subscribe to the channel, man. You know what I'm saying? Hit them
Please
likes, man. Go ahead and get the
hit the
views
like
up.
button.
Hit them comments, y'all. You know what I'm saying? But look here, dig. Let's get it started, man. Listen, I'm gonna get this started, man, on the level. We're gonna talk about politics tonight and some more shit, Hawaii fires and all that type of shit. But dig, check it out. So I want to start the show tonight on some crazy shit, right? I got a homeboy down in Florida. Now, he's running for office, political office, but his campaign strategy is about reclaiming a particular land, which they, the white folks gave us a name and they called us Negroes, right? So they wrote this shit on a map. I'm about to show you this shit. Hold on a second. So he shared this map with me. I don't know if y'all can see this map. Y'all let me know if y'all can see this shit.
What in the hell?
So he shared this map with me, and he said this shit is validation proof that we are a part of Negroland, because some white man from England in 1700s, if you look in the upper right hand corner of that legend, that key, it'll tell you who wrote that shit. The English, the British, the Holland, the Dutch, whoever the hell it was, the Portuguese, they wrote this shit. So all they did was drew a line on West Africa, a map of West Africa, drew a line, and they wrote the word Negroland on that land. Now,
That shit look like it's pencil drawing with the O supposed to be at. What the hell?
Yeah. Now look, he told me, my homeboy told me that he running for office based on this damn campaign talking about we need to reclaim Negroland. And I said, Negro, this is West Africa today. What the hell is you talking about? What the fuck is you talking? This is fucking West Africa. Let me show you this shit. Hold on, man. Look at this. This is modern day West Africa, okay? This the same goddamn piece of land. The land don't change, okay? Just the damn land change, okay? So he trying to say that we should reclaim West Africa, and he called it Negroland because Negro on our birth certificates. I'm not like, so what? The white man called Negro first. That don't mean that's goddamn.
I'm a Negro American.
Yeah, I mean, like, what the hell type of shit is that, man? And look here, this is the full map of the continent of Africa, and you can see over to the left side, right there, that's the area he talking about. Mali, Mauritania,
Oh my God.
you know what I'm saying? Nigeria, you know what I'm saying? West Africa, Senegal, Liberia. And I'm
Hold
like,
on. Look up in the right side
up
there.
to the right. Yeah, Niger, right there.
That's what niggas came from. But
Yes.
either way it go.
Hey, kid,
that's all they got.
I'm gonna kick this shit off. I'm gonna have
to.
Kick
because
that
I don't. Hey, we got Disney, goddamn land. We need Niggerland.
Oh my.
The fuck wrong? No, we need money too. Let's get Niggerland. Y'all know these niggas need us from. They need Americans over there. They need us more than. Listen, come on now. We got more resources, so we can create Niggerland. Take it all over. Listen,
that's what he.
This shit, yeah, we need Niggerland. That shit is a good drawing. I like it. Shit.
Why not? Shit. Okay.
Hey,
wait a minute.
So does he want building a new motherfucking Disneyland and Disney motherfucking shit out here in Arizona? But all I'm saying is, yeah, we can need Niggerland like Disneyland.
Wait a minute, Kid, give us the history, Kid. Give us the
history. Hold on.
What's going on.
Okay, so I got a question, and I guess I know you can't answer this, and I'm just being rhetorical as fuck. But so he want niggas to leave North America and move back there?
Yes.
Is that what he's running on the office of exporting niggas from North America back over to fictitious Negroland?
Why is it? Hold on. I'm sorry, bro. Export? You think the Mexicans are exporting?
Oh wow.
Look,
hold on a second.
No, I'm asking, like, because if he's running on office on us reclaiming Negroland, right? That we supposed to reclaim Negroland, he's saying Negroes in North America got to flee North America. We just supposed to move back over there.
Right. That's what he's saying. So I'm like,
Wow.
how? What the hell, man? How did how the man? Give us that history kit on how the West Indies got popping off with all of this science. You know what I'm saying, from West
Yeah.
Africa in the
So
Caribbean.
okay. So let's just start with this though. So this map is supposed to be from the 1700s that the Dutch did, right?
Right.
But triangular slave trade began before then in the 1400s. The Portuguese were already exporting Africas from West Africa, mainly Angola and the Congo, to
Right.
Brazil and Central South America, right? So then you had the Dutch coming in, and they call this. It just don't. It doesn't make any sense because you're using somebody else's language to justify some bullshit that the way to really clear it up is if you want to know if you come from these territories, do your goddamn DNA and see what percentage of these West African peoples is in your DNA. Other than that, you know, I think it's gonna be kind of hard to make niggas shift from the USA over to Niger and Negroland, and I don't even see Niger on the
Man, are you
Negroland
kidding
map.
me? Man, you seen Mickey Mouse over there? And them motherfuckers
This
Wait
shit.
a
send
minute,
Mickey.
man. Wait a
So
minute, man. He
so
said
Send
that this
Mickey.
map is a copy of this map right here is in the U.S. Library of Congress. I said, of course it is, because that's some white racist ass motherfucking psychopathic racism. They want to put that shit on
man,
full display.
I bet it's available in their museum, in their library.
Exactly. Exactly. It's
But,
okay,
crazy.
so
Man, listen, that trick
hey,
was tried way before. We already got an American country in Africa that you don't even need
right,
a passport to get to. Now, if
you
you
go
don't
right
know
to
the answer to
Liberia.
that,
Yeah, if you can't take your ass anywhere, you can go to Liberia.
that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
Yeah.
Because, and guess who did that shit? It was the motherfucking Republicans. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? Because
Monroe.
they was not they was not who they are now. They
Right.
started
power,
out as
power of the
they
people.
was against slavery and everything.
They
We
was
are
You know what
black.
I'm
for the
saying? So
people.
when Lincoln was running with another party, it lost like a motherfucker. So these people
Right.
got together and they said, "Now let's get this little motherfucker over here." And so he come around and they said, "But man, we got a good winning project." The Republicans was built on the blacks of slaves, and then they want to sit around and say, "Man, now it's a brand new breed of these motherfuckers." But we can go
the
to
grand the
Liberia
grand old
because
party.
they
What they go
want us to think you could get on the motherfucking free boat and go back free.
Right. Take your
That
ass.
shit was free, man. They weren't charging your ass to go back home. Nigga,
And
you
see,
mad about slavery? Go on back.
They take care of each other. They are the people, right?
let me show you.
Nobody
You see
gonna.
right there? You see right by that star? You see right by that star, that northwest eastern star right there? Liberia is right along that coastline
I
right
met I met the mother. I met the. I'm not gonna even use because I'd be so pissed the fuck off at the lack of knowledge. Listen to me. I met the president. It was a female. I'm
there. For real?
serious. I actually met the president of Liberia.
Word?
Get the hell out of here.
Oh,
What happened?
that's fair.
She's just walking around tiptoeing, enjoying herself. And did nobody pay no attention to what the fuck she was? Because niggas didn't give a fuck. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? They didn't care. I felt so bad and out of place with that.
So what
Yeah.
And I sat with
who
many of these
introduced you?
people.
Who introduced you to her? It
Jesse
was
Jackson.
Jesse Jackson?
Yeah, push.
The Push Coalition.
Yeah. They
Okay.
push.
And I
Word.
anywhere I go, like I say there again, I'm talking with her and I'm saying, yeah. So I started a new campaign for dual citizenship so that,
Right.
and it's legal. And you don't have to do
Yeah.
nothing. And you don't have to pay taxes. You don't have to do any, I'm telling you.
No visa? You
No
don't need a
nigga
visa?
did, not one nigga did a damn thing. I said, you know what, y'all not getting what I'm trying to push to y'all if you do dual, citizenship. And then
Citizenship. Yeah.
and then you can help that country. And then you
Right.
can say, I got somewhere to go instead of going to Vegas and spending your goddamn money and losing your
Right.
shit.
Hey, watch
You know
it.
what?
Watch it.
I
Watch
got
it.
so damn
Going to
much.
Vegas next
Get
month.
the fuck out of here. You ain't
Yeah.
got nothing.
Look, man, so Dig, check it out. So dual citizenship right now, kid, you in Belize, right? You in
Yeah.
Belize. So Can people come down to Belize and get dual citizenship down there? Leave the
For
United
what?
States altogether?
You can
Uh,
you can apply for expatriate
oh
status.
my God.
Expatriate
So
status.
yeah, so if you're 45 and over, you can come down and qualify as like retired,
Yeah.
Oh
where you
wow.
could still work. You could still work and make money in America, but you live here. If you have one of them jobs where you can work remotely or a teacher or something like that, and you could do whatever, you could
Word.
still work here, but you qualify as an expatriate. Yeah.
All
And
Wow.
I can
Panama
tell
is
you
like
about,
that. Panama is like that. Costa Rica is like that. It's a lot of places in foreign countries that, you know, your money go double,
hey,
triple,
I'm gonna ask a question.
Philippines. You can live anywhere. Vietnam,
Yeah.
get back to nature. Get back to nature is the key.
Well,
But
nature is everywhere, but my thing of it is that even in Belize, you can buy a key for just little nothing if you could build on one of them.
Yeah.
And I'm serious. But Glenn Isaacs, have you ever had my jerk chicken? It comes from a recipe in a restaurant in Belize. You can go down
Mm,
there and just go back and forth if you want.
yeah.
I mean,
right.
oh man, I've been doing that for decades. I mean,
That's what's up.
unbelievable.
That's
Yeah.
I
what's
mean,
up, brother.
I'm not talking
That's what's
about,
up.
if you want to travel, I'm talking about we
Oh,
actually have a
who's that?
country that
That Chase?
listens to everything that America,
That Dave?
Black America does.
Right.
Yeah.
I just don't get that. And it's
Please.
free. It's
Tell me,
like
baby.
there, it's American flag on the whole thing. Unbelievable.
Ladies and gentlemen, True Blue is in
Cheers.
the building. He done showed up,
Cheers.
ladies and gentlemen. He's back. True Blue is back in the
Absolutely. Let's
building for
get
the
it.
ghetto update. What's happening, True Blue?
Hey, what's going on, everybody? How y'all doing, man?
I
Hey
can't
man,
swim up, but
Yeah, brother,
Thanks for
been kind
playing.
of busy trying to take care of a lot of things. Some of this, some of that, some of the other thing. You know what I'm saying?
look,
But
man, we was dropping the science about dual citizenship in Africa and the politics that go behind it, man. This brother trying to go ahead and in Florida, trying to run for office in city council down there. He running off the campaign of reclaiming Negroland, which is this false, fictitious ass map that I'm about to show you right here on the phone and shit. He showed me then this bullshit map that was drawn up by some white cracker in 1700s. You know what I'm saying? That's displayed on the U.S. Library of Congress,
That's
and
the
then
thing, man.
he wrote Negroland on that mug. So he felt like, oh, we Negroes. So since they put Negroes on our birth certificates, that's where our land is. We should go back and reclaim it. And, and run it and run. He want to run for office with that shit. And I said, man, they need to bring critical race theory back because you fucking shit up right now.
yeah, yeah, but that's over on the West Coast, Gold Coast, Africa, where they supposedly was shipping slaves from and all that type of bullshit. That's where they
Right.
supposedly got the name nigger and shit from. Was from the Niger River and all
Imagine.
that shit. And that's only
Right.
because that the true Jerusalem, the Hebrew Israelites, as you'd like to call them, the true God's children and shit. They're not lost. They staked out of Jerusalem and they came and they fled into Africa. They still got colonies and shit like that over there now. And the reason they wanted to get rid of their language was because they spoke Hebrew. As a matter of fact, you hear them talking about, well, you got Africans used to sell other Africans and shit like that in slavery, but that's bullshit. They wasn't Africans. They
That's a
wasn't
cop
gonna.
out.
Right, right.
Yeah, that's a cop out.
They were right. They were Hebrew. You know what I'm saying? They weren't. We're not descendants of Ham. You know what I'm saying? That's in the Bible that tells you that. All other descendants, the Egyptians, the uh,
Now we going off into another
no.
realm. We're going off into another realm
But
of possibility
the
of
point that I wanted to make is that we in America are majority Aboriginals. We didn't come over here on no damn ship. As a matter of
Right.
fact, even when Columbus first got here, he had motherfucker made notes that it was already blacks already over here trading and doing shit. So it wasn't like they brought us over here and they just brought us here. Even down in Mexico, there's big head monuments and shit of motherfuckers look
I
like that
seen them
way
with my
before
own
Yeah,
we
the
two
home
arrived.
eyes.
man.
So
The
we've
old
been
Mex.
here. We ain't no
The
just
home man.
goddamn get dropped off for no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Even
Right.
the fucking Mexicans themselves, even the Indians will tell you that you know that we were already here. But the point I'm trying to make is the people in Africa, majority of them will tell you that they're not even originally from Africa. They fucking came from here. Now that's deep.
Now where's that at? I ain't never heard no shit like that. I've been to Africa before. I ain't never heard nobody say they came from America to Africa. I ain't never heard nobody say that.
Yeah, it's this cat. He did research on it, and you know, and he's talked with Mexicans, and you know, they got their history over there. We the ones ain't got our damn history. You know what I'm saying? They should go way
I
back.
beg to differ that. I mean, I think we do got our history, bro. I think we
Well,
just don't go back and see it.
a lot of it is lost. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, man.
And
If you go to Egypt, man, I've been to Egypt twice. And I seen with my own two eyes the history that our people left in
well, you
stone,
see,
carved in stone.
that's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? The Egyptians and the rest of them over there, I can't call them their nationalities, but anyway, they're descendants of Ham. We're not. It says in the Bible who they are, and we're not
Oh,
them.
you
He
talking
said
about that Shemite
all
stuff,
except
man? You talking about that
yeah,
Shemite stuff?
The three
all
sons
except
of
the
Noah
Negroes,
theory.
all except the Negroes.
God.
Yeah, all except the Negroes. You know.
Well, dig, man. I don't know about all of that, man. I don't subscribe, you know what I'm saying, to the to the fictional stuff of the
Hey,
Hebrews
well, no,
and
no,
all that
no,
stuff.
no,
But
no.
it's cool.
The fictional story is that they loaded up all these ships and brought all us over here. I'd like to know exactly where they at. Where's all
Where
these
the ships,
ships?
where the
You
remnants
know,
of the
and not
ships.
We
only
are,
that,
Right.
where's all the people? If you go to Africa and ask them, well, you know, how do y'all feel about all of the people that was stolen from y'all country and shipped over to shipped over to America? None of them ever know nothing about that because that's not part of their story. It's only in America where they talk about that we've been brought over here as slaves and brainwashed into thinking that. You know what I'm
Have y'all
saying?
ever
Every other name, you know, Negroes, blacks,
Colored.
they
Right.
get
We was
colored, African
colored.
American, anything but
Right.
originally, which we originally are. You know what I'm
Yeah, we
saying? They
aboriginal. This
got
whole
right,
world is
right. They
ours.
got the Asians when the Asians came over onto the continent back when we were still running things, and then they interbred with the blacks that were here. You know what I'm saying? That and
right?
then that's who they want to give credit to for already being here and doing shit when we was running things all over this fucking place. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? We
Right,
were the
yeah.
Indians. That's why they made the penny brown, cause we was fucking brown.
Right.
You
Right.
know, that's where
Yeah,
they got the word
remember
Indian
back in the
from
day?
because it was slang for indigenous, meaning we was already here. Then they want to lie and say, "Oh no, that's Columbus thought he was in India. That's why. That's why we said that." And they've been lying ever since. What you got to do is remove the veil and just take things up for what they really is. You know what I'm saying? Why
Damn
you
right.
think they made fucking penny brown? Because that's what the fuck color we was.
Exactly.
You know,
What you
they
was
tried
gonna
to
say,
light it
Billy?
up over the years and try to say, "Oh no, it's red. See how
Yeah.
we got it now." Man, bullshit.
What you
Right.
gonna say, Billy? Go
See,
ahead, Billy.
so, so here's something my people growing up to. I may look young, but I'm in 46. You know what I mean. So I, pretty much from y'all era, probably a little bit, later. But back in the day when you fill out an application and it had mulatto as an option, what happened to that option?
Mulatto is
Remember? Now
actually
it's
a
only African
derogatory
American. You
word.
don't see mulatto as an option.
Yeah, that's a derogatory word.
Oh, is that what it was? I
Yeah.
never even understood. I never knew how that
Mulatto,
was. Okay.
octoroon,
I never knew that. That's
quadroon.
why I was asking.
now
That's
is
like
Truman
calling you a
still
So
on
nigga.
here?
it was like a federal thing to where they had to remove it, right?
Yeah,
Well, yeah,
because it
it
was
was all
They call that's
because they
like calling you a nigga.
classified you by the different
Okay.
shades of
Okay, I
your
didn't know that.
skin, your
The
different
shade
I
colors,
just
skin.
thought it was
Yeah.
your
actually.
flesh and your different shades. And as a matter of fact, it wasn't even no national recommendation or
Oh, I
no
got
shit
Oh,
like that. The U.S.
Let me have
Census
it.
taker could classify you as what the fuck he wanted to.
Yeah.
You
Right.
know what I'm saying?
Right.
Period. Point blank.
Right. Right.
You
Right.
know.
Anyway, like I say there again, hey Truman, if you on here, I like
Yeah,
no, that's why
Niggerland.
I'm glad you guys could bring that to my attention because I never knew that. I never knew that at all. I didn't know why it was there, why it went away. I didn't know anything about it. But
Yeah, it was
appreciate
It's
that.
derogatory like the M word, you can't say midget no more.
right. You can't
Mm.
even say midget. You gotta say little person or some shit like that. I
no,
don't
you
even
Yeah,
gotta
know.
say
little
shouty.
person. Shout it. Shout
Shout
it.
it,
Tiny
yeah.
people.
Hey,
Short to the
hey, Truman, you
motherfucker.
still there?
Yeah, I'm still here,
All right,
bro.
look, check this out, man. I like the motherfucking Niggerland. I said, damn, we should send Mickey over the motherfucker, and we should open up a Niggerland. I mean, everybody travel across the world to get to Disneyland.
Yeah.
So what's
Right.
fuck wrong with Niggerland?
No, and
Hey,
I
who
feel
gonna
you
get
with
that
that.
money? Can we get
I
some
feel
money
you with
off of that?
that. Start Niggerland.
Yeah, let's get some money out here. Listen, I said with
Jay-Z,
people.
We
Jay-Z
can
just
build a
opened a museum
foundation.
in
We
New
can all
York.
create a corporation. Fuck it. Nigga.
Hey, listen, I sat with millionaires, and I'm like, damn, we cool. And they said they was gonna give up 1.3 some million to help our project down on 79th Street. And I said that's kind of cool. He said we're gonna go get a little a little meal or whatever. And we're sitting there, and so he's like, "Do you know anybody that's in Liberia?" Ironically, one of the people that was sitting at the table said, "My brother got a beachland property in Liberia." And he said, man, he's cut off from me. He started talking to him the rest of the conversation. And he
Damn.
said, really? Here's my card. Because
Wow.
they want to build in Liberia. Listen to what I'm saying. Blacks didn't even want to try to even invest in that shit. So don't talk. Listen, everybody talking about, I love how everybody talking. I said, my experience is like, if I even wrote it down, a motherfucker had to have at least 19 chapters of it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it'll be better than what's the name did with Chicken George and them. I guarantee you that. Because I know what I'm talking about, because realistically I lived it. And I'm just tired of all of this. Okay, we can talk about all of these people and everybody trying to do this, everybody trying to do that, and this nigga over here, that nigga over there. Motherfucker, we supposed to have a front.
Yeah, I say this, man. If this is what I tell people all the time. I say, listen, if we build some shit and produce it, mass produce it. Let's say, for instance, the cobalt, right? Resource in Africa that's
Right.
using your cell phone, right? If we go and manufacture that in a plant in Africa, right? And compete with the whole international market, China, Russia, America, Mexico, and shit like that, on a larger scale, and we send resources over to that plant to support that plant and keep people employed and shit like that, and to hire protection from the armies in Africa so that they won't bomb it and blow that shit up, you know what I'm saying, and take it from us, like the French trying to do with, in Niger. So if we get a plant over there that's competing with producing a good all around the globe, we can make generational wealth, you know what I'm saying, and give back. But we got to have an alliance with Africa. Motherfuckers don't want to hear that shit. Niggas are
Wait
scared.
a minute, there's already companies over there. Okay, I'm just gonna say one and be quiet. Goodyear. Goodyear tires is over in Liberia, sir. I know I can give 6 other names that is already over there.
But
I'm not gonna do it. It's already there.
Are they
Wait a minute.
Are they European owned companies?
Yeah, because
Probably.
niggas ain't
Okay, I
doing
ain't
nothing.
fucking with no
What a
European
nigga
owned
doing?
company.
What the
I'm
nigga?
talking
Yes,
Me
you
neither.
do. Get a flat, nigga.
Well,
Get a
another
flat. Get a flat. You gonna get a Goodyear. You a damn lie.
No, I ain't talking about
Don't talk to
supporting them.
me, man. We talking about
Fuck
Africa. What
with
you
you
gonna
on that
do?
level.
What you gonna do?
Well, let me tell you something.
Get
Fuck
out
They'll
of
with you
never
here.
on that
allow
level.
that
Get
to
out of
happen.
here. You know what I'm saying? Look it
They'll
up your
never.
damn self. They over there, man. They running big business over there. What the hell you talking about? I
They'll
told
never
you I
allow
just sat with a millionaire that said he trying to build a hotel up the motherfucker. What are you talking to?
I'm talking
I
about
just
They'll
black
don't
never allow.
people,
They'll
understand
never
black
half
allow
of
a
this
people.
state
I'm
like
conversation.
talking
that to
about
happen.
black people,
You know what
black
I'm
people
saying?
owning it and building the plant so we can
It'll
produce.
never happen. It'll never happen. They're not gonna allow us to own no real property or real
Hell
estate
no,
here in the
they ain't.
fucking
Shit.
states, and we was the ones that's already was here. It's just not gonna happen. You can forget about that shit.
I
We
am
That's
so
what every
Nah,
segregated
man,
man, I ain't
in
gonna
this
forget.
place.
I think it can
I am
happen.
so
time
tired of
there's
that
a war,
conversation. My thing of it is,
every
yeah,
Anything
time
is
you might as well
possible.
just
To
give
be
the fuck
honest,
up and stay your ass in the
anything is
projects, nigga,
possible.
and stay on the streets and kill as many niggas as you can to get out of your goddamn way. Matrix, Matrix, Matrix.
if you reflect, I ain't even hear shit you said,
Why
but
you don't
anyway,
sound
if
goddamn man? Listen to me.
We be
if
mumbling like
you
a motherfucker.
reflect,
Gotta try to
Oh
listen
shit!
to the mumble.
Hey man, All I say is this.
If you reflect back to Germany, they had no resources. That's where they got their resources from, was Africa. That's how they motherfucking ran their war. A lot of wars, a lot of fucking shit is done about natural resources, real property, real fucking things. You know, money don't mean shit. If you print money, you don't give a fuck about money. You just don't want nobody else to have none.
Right, exactly.
Right.
That's exactly
Put a
it.
price on every fucking thing.
It's higher
So you got
than
a
the
price
state.
on trees and on whatever the fuck it is, you know. So as long as it's a price on some shit, you own it because you print the fucking money.
Well,
Yeah,
I don't
damn
know.
right.
Hey, true. I don't know. You know, there'll be a lot of
Only
niggas
that
begging
fucking
on the
money, man. I'll
streets.
kill
I don't know.
that
You give them a dime or a nickel, man. They appreciate the fuck out of that.
We ain't gonna talk
I'll
about
kill that
reparations
son.
then, but
Tell
we gonna
you
talk
that.
I'm
about
I'll
just
be all
saying, they
reparations.
that
don't care
money.
about. Hey,
They've been
money don't
robbing us
care.
for
Hey,
years.
you know, it's out there
The
though.
government been robbing us for years, man. They're making it harder for a motherfucker to even try to survive. Fuck the goddamn government. We want to leave.
Look, man. Speaking of government,
No, the thing ain't for you. The thing ain't for you to make money and survive and squirrel shit away, and then eventually one day you got some nest egg stacked away, or you can retire. Hell no. Because money is backed by labor. If you can make enough money where you can retire at 40 or some shit like that, motherfuckers is losing a lot of work out of your ass. They can't have that. So they need you to work till you damn near dead, and
Right.
then ain't got shit to leave your kids because they don't want them motherfuckers to not work either.
they ain't
So
paying you no
yeah.
retirement check either. Goddamn it.
No, hell
Yeah,
no. They
man,
don't
that's
want you
that.
to have shit so you can work,
Pay more
and then you
taxes
fucking
so we can
kill
do
over
this.
and
And
die,
pay more taxes
and
so we
then
can
they
build
gonna
more
come
prisons
in,
to
take
protect
whatever the
you. It's
fuck you
all
thought
mind
you
fuck.
had.
It's a
And
mind fuck,
yeah,
man.
it's just a slavery tactic because the real wealth
Exactly.
and the money is your labor. Money is
Right.
only worth as much labor
It's
as
only
a
backed by
motherfucker put
labor.
in the
Without
field.
labor, money ain't
Period.
shit. Without labor, money ain't shit other than spending it.
That's what I
Shit.
was talking about,
Be
building a
honest.
factory over in Africa where we can have our shit, where we produce jobs for our people and be able to produce a good that we could trade all over the world,
I
and you
like that
leave
idea.
jobs for your people. You know what I'm saying?
But
Now,
see,
I'm voting for
look,
Tell me
you. I'm
this.
voting for you, Pat.
you should you gotta take this into consideration, right? And I'm gonna use the Congo as a good example. You, as an African from North America, melanated man, can go to the Congo, can purchase property, can begin to mine on your property, right?
Right.
But it's not you helping people back in America, it's you helping them out. Because
Yeah, you
one, you
gotta
got
have
to
a
Right.
become good
partnership.
with the community.
No,
Yeah, you got to
he
become
caught you,
part of
bro.
the
He caught
community.
you. I caught that too. I hear what he said. I
They
caught
make
you
it
what
to
you
where you
just
gotta
said.
come work for them, or else you pretty much they don't
You
want
ain't
you
gonna
there type
build
thing.
no nothing
Yeah,
if you
like
ain't building.
that's the part of what has been missed in this whole thing. Look, colonization, right? When the Dutch pulled out of East Africa, them motherfuckers pulled up the railroad tracks. They took the trains. They took the train spikes, the railroad tie. They pulled up everything, right?
Yeah.
So you have to take in consideration what has been lacked in foreign people dealing with other foreign people, because it's not just Africa, it's every motherfucking developing country. The first thing you got to do is provide infrastructure,
Yeah.
clean water, electricity, right, and
Right.
roads,
Right.
right. So you being there doing a business is not helping people back at home, is helping the people there, because that's something that you would have to, like, how do you look like any other colonizer coming to a foreign country to take advantage of their resources if you're not benefiting the people there? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. True. But dig, I would want to partner with them. I would want an
Yeah,
alliance
yeah. Well,
with
that's
them.
what I'm saying. Yeah, and it's that way. You know, in all the countries in Africa that we qualify for dual citizenship in, you know, you as the foreigner, you get dual citizenship, but then you're allowed to partner with people in that country
Right.
to get your business off the ground in in the right reason, right? That's why we move to foreign countries, is because, hey, I want to be a part of the community,
Right.
right? I'm
Yeah.
not just, you know,
All right.
Willy
I,
Bobo and stupid and shit, right?
I
So,
just want to know. I only got one question. How long we gonna stick on this damn subject? Because I
I
don't
was
like
about to
no
well,
say
we
the
history.
same.
could,
Listen to me. I don't like no history where everybody know every little bit of this, little bit of that, and everybody understand a little different parts of trying to put. You know what I'm saying? It's like when you get a puzzle and that one piece missing, and you mad as hell because you can't find it.
Right.
Yeah, let's put some pieces together then. Let's piece
all
some
I'm
shit
saying
together.
is, all I'm suggesting is that hey, if you want to be a part of whatever, pick a part, pick it.
All right,
That's
well,
the piece. That's the piece. Hold
I
on a
agree,
second.
bro.
You said
you
you
want
was
me to
in
That's what's
switch the
up.
conversation? Then I'm trying to change it. What you think about lobbyist groups in America?
Fuck them motherfuckers. Everybody's supposed to make some goddamn money. Shit.
No,
if a
what about
motherfucker
black
offer
people
me,
forming a lobbyist group in America?
That exists.
Where
That
is it
exists.
called?
It depends on where you
I'm sure
lobby
you
it, right?
do.
Listen, I did lobbying with Congresswoman Maxine Waters, right, to get the Alameda corridor put in. That was
California
back in like
girl.
'95, right? Then, as a union member with Communication Workers of America, you know, for 10 years, I was active in lobbying and doing phone banks and precinct walks and all the political aspects of, you know, making sure that things that were favorable for workers were going to be things that people that were voting for are going to make sure they pass, right? So,
what were those things? That's a part of the
it's
legislation. They changed the legislation for those
well,
workers.
yeah, like things changed. Like there used to be a 40-hour work week, you know, in the state of California that changed, but we were able to keep it contractually because we had agreements in other territories that matched that. So, you know, being a utility worker, we were able to make money that other companies weren't going to be able to pay their employees because we had a union.
Speak it out, Billy.
Right? Go ahead, bro. I see you.
Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, that was great. That was great, kid. That was great. But check this out, man. I never knew nothing about politics my whole life. I never even voted. I still haven't voted up to this very day, right? I didn't know anything about the right or the left or how it worked. You know what I'm saying? And then until one time I got out here in Arizona and I got a job for, you know, started fundraising for political call centers, which happened to be the Republicans. So I learned my way in backwards, you know. And the thing about it is like I had to fake it. I had to talk like with my fucking white voice. You know what you mean? You know, just to make it on the phone. Because if they knew that I sound like this, hey, my name's Barack Obama, and I approve this message, it would never give me a penny.
Right.
But
look,
the thing about it is it's all about the left, it's all about the right, and it's all about we can't fucking come to an agreement because you so fully believe in this and I'm against this. So it's a goddamn war.
Yo, bro, do you think we should separate from the Democrats and the Republicans and start our own political party?
Absolutely. One nation, all the people, for the people, for we are the people, and nobody can like judge our fucking decision on being a people or a person or my own guy. That's what I think.
Right, because I don't know a motherfucker that go in and vote one at a goddamn time with a party. I ain't never seen 18 motherfuckers behind
What's
them.
your vote gonna mean anyways? If you don't vote, oh, you think it's ever one off? It's never fucking one off.
Now you
so
know
why
what?
does that matter?
Sometimes with
Never
black
one
people that I know, the best vote is no vote. Let the motherfucker vote for his motherfucking self. Let this motherfucker be the only one, and this goofy motherfucker probably. Hold on, this motherfucker probably be too stupid to vote for himself. He the only one voting. He vote for another motherfucker. All I'm saying is that.
Yeah, he don't even vote for himself, right?
We have our own government.
I appreciate what my people have fought for, but that had a purpose. Don't you understand what I'm saying? That motherfucker.
We only have one government as black people.
He probably don't want the shit. He wants the money. He can just say, man, let me vote for this motherfucker. Just me and him. How this nigga get 2 votes? And it's only 2 motherfuckers voting.
We as black people only have one.
These motherfuckers for real. That's all I'm trying to say. You know what I'm saying? Because realistically, don't nobody give a fuck. They making that a big goddamn issue because of their own problems.
We believe each other before we believe anybody else. Am I right or wrong?
So if we pulled the black vote out of the whole process, what would that do though? Would that bring down one party altogether?
17%. 17% is nothing.
Yeah.
That's
the drop in the bucket. Yep.
17 motherfucker percent. You'll drop a quarter on the ground and wouldn't even pick it fuck up. And that's more than 17 cents. You 17% of the country, and because you didn't wipe your motherfucking dumb ass, we supposed to be right near 40 or 38 or 39 by now. If we didn't start killing each other and acting a goddamn fool in the motherfucking streets because they think that another motherfucker got more than me or they got their eyeballs on you and all this old silly carrying on shit. See, if they'd have let it alone.
Speaking of killing
you know
each other, man. Speaking of killing each other, they had this killing went down, or shooting went down in Boston over the weekend, where 6 people got injured from gunfire.
Oh, I
And they
brought
was
that to you.
attending the
You called it,
Caribbean.
huh?
Yeah,
You looked
I
it up.
caught that. They went to a Caribbean fest to be able to celebrate, you know what I'm saying, the Caribbean holidays and stuff. And then somebody, came through and shot the place up, man. They don't know. They arrested 4 suspects, but they didn't mention the identity of the suspects. You know what I'm saying? That was doing the
Oh, why
shooting.
would they do that? Just say it's a nigga.
So we automatically assume it was
You
some
know
niggas
that
that
nigga
shot
did
up.
it. You know that nigga did it.
Look, there was also
What you got to say?
In Florida,
some shootings in Florida, in Jacksonville, this weekend.
Jacksonville.
Three black people got killed. Now I'm not
By
sure
a
who the
white
shooter
guy.
was.
Oh, now we're gonna get straight faced. Get the fuck out of here. We just passed quickly through a bunch of niggas killing, shooting 6 motherfucking niggas, and then we're gonna go to 3 people getting killed, and then it's a white guy. Oh no, let us straighten up now. We have to be very serious.
Look, that
Oh
black on
no,
black.
fuck the fact. No, fuck the fact that niggas are killing niggas, but we're gonna just change the subject because that's a 2-second conversation, right? That's a
No,
fucking
we ain't changing
because
the conversation.
that's bullshit, bro. How the
No,
fuck you gonna think this way?
no, we ain't changed the
This is the
conversation.
problem. Oh, you
Black
threw
on
that
black crime.
conversation to the side.
Who's
No,
more
black on
ghetto
black
than the
All right,
crime.
next
let's go to
person?
Florida. Let's talk about
Who's more
Niggerland.
ghetto than the next person?
Let's talk about Niggerland, and let's go there, and let's be
Oh
with
yeah. You
Mickey and
don't never
Donald
see Minnie
and,
Mouse.
and what the fuck is going on here?
Nah, man,
What the
listen.
fuck kind of thinking is that?
Black
I
on
mean,
black
if you're
crime.
concerned about yourself, then you stick to
Hold
what
on,
the
hold
fuck
on,
the
hold on,
conversation
hold on.
means.
Well,
I'm not understanding that.
let's
In
talk
the
Let's
about
back
go
it
of the
then.
down
truck,
to
100 in
Florida.
the box.
Let's talk about black on black violence, man. You know what I'm saying?
No,
They
I
said
don't
niggas
want to
shot
talk
up.
about it. I grew up with it.
Well, what you
Right.
got to
Hey,
understand
hey,
is
hey.
what you
It's
got to
proximity
understand is
crime, man.
the worst crime the white man ever committed was to get us to hate ourselves. So we take that hatred out on others that look like us. It's a brain fuck
Right.
motherfucking thing that's been going on. So that way they ain't got to ride through the hood on horses with motherfucking hoods on and shit. They can trick us to kill our motherfucking dumbass selves. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Well, they can sit back, laugh, and motherfucking chill like a motherfucker. You know?
And show it on the
So
news
yeah, so
and
I
put it on
mean,
the news.
and then like I say, the judges, prosecutors, everybody, they getting paid and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, shout
Yep.
out to Steve. Shout out to Steve out there in the comments, man. We see you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate the love and support.
Hold on, Steve.
Yeah.
Go with
What we
it.
got going on?
Hey,
Yeah.
bring
Yeah,
the
and then,
shit down.
it's a lot of bullshit misconceptions too, right? Like the mythos of black on black crime or white on black crime. And look, man, it's just like the Negroland what we started out with, right? We going by names that other motherfuckers want to put. Look, let's strip all that bullshit away.
Mm.
It's humans doing human shit.
Right.
Period. We are Homo
Right.
sapiens sapien. It's only one race, the human race. If we weren't all the same species, we couldn't interbreed the way that we do.
Right.
Right
Everybody
That's
don't
right.
think
now,
like
we
that though.
know
And we have
That's
the
but
why
we
they put
know
ability,
race,
and
skin
again,
we
tone, and
know
skin
amongst this
to
color
think
populace of
as
outside the box
humans
as a
that there are
factor.
some
and
that
stick together.
are have more Neanderthal DNA than the rest of us. Right.
There ain't no
The one that's
Neanderthal
less
DNA, none of
melanated
that
is
other
melanin
motherfucking clown ass
recessive.
bullshit. No, what the motherfucking thing is motherfucking superiority. Motherfuckers that think that the lighter the color of their skin is, the more superior they are to others.
Mm.
And they don't give a fuck. They can be broker than the brokest motherfucker, black person or whatever and shit. And they'll still say, well, I might be motherfucking poor. but at least I
But
ain't
at least
black.
I'm white.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
At least
Right.
I
You
ain't
know,
got.
and they associate with that shit. And you know, it's stupid and crazy as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Because the people on top that's got the money and shit, that's all they want anyway is to divide and conquer. As long as they can keep us separated and shit and fighting amongst each other, they go on about their motherfucking day. You know what I'm saying?
Keep your
And it's
dumb ass
unfortunate. It's
distracted.
unfortunate that a majority of other nationalities and colors and races and whatever can't understand that a lot of shit going on, we got it going on in common. You know,
Yeah. Yeah. That's
you
what I'm
know,
saying. When we strip away, if everybody was stripped of being able to see somebody other than seeing themselves in that person, it'd be a whole different world.
But
exactly.
It'd be
that
a
ain't gonna
whole
never
different
happen, man,
settlement, right?
because they're gonna continue
It's
to keep
it's
the
not.
division in religion, schools, your social class status. All of that shit is meant to keep you divided and separated. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Exactly.
Even your
Right.
sports,
Exactly.
even your sports team, man. Football about to start.
Go on, Billy.
You know what I'm saying? So your
Give
sports
Billy the
team
shot.
gonna have to get your ass divided. Go ahead, Billy.
Well, yeah, they
But
indoctrinated
how
you
could
that
they?
they
How could
teach
they?
you that in first and second grade. You know, when they first started asking you what's
I
Right.
your
said
favorite
Billy.
color. You know, what's your favorite
Right.
color. You know, like you got to pick one. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Fuck that.
Right.
You know, I don't want to pick no color. I like all of the damn colors.
All
How
of them.
about that?
Right.
You know?
Yeah, you like all the colors but yours. Go on, Billy.
Oh, I love
Hey,
me, but I'm just saying
but
I
I
know
how
like
could
you
all
they?
of
do.
the
Come on, bro.
colors.
We ain't got to go
How
there.
could they?
You know?
How could they unpiss a
Now I'm
black
trying to get
man
to
off that they done pissed off for so many fucking years? I mean, so many motherfucking years to where, I mean, throughout generations and generations and decades upon eons, a motherfucker's still pissed off.
Yeah, I don't understand why they still mad. When you got all the power, you in control of every fucking thing. Why are you still angry? Why are you
It's
still jealous?
insecurity, man. It's insecurity. Look at this. This a term everybody hears more regularly now, right? Use projection.
Right,
Projection. You got clowns out here who say all this other shit about somebody else, but it's really the shit that they do, right?
right,
And so this mythos of white superiority is white frailty disguised, right? It's an inferiority complex to feel like I'm superior to somebody else. That stems from the opposite, not from them actually being superior. You know what I'm saying? Like when we look at it through nigga eyes, we look through it through ghetto eyes.
right,
We realize not everything here works in opposites. You know what I'm saying? If a motherfucker tell you go down the street and make a left, make a right, because that's what he
right.
really wants.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So it takes a trained
but
eye,
this,
and that's what part of this shit is about. Is like training the people that can kind of see beyond the curve. Like the big brother keeps saying, Matrix shit, right? Like on some real shit. This shit is an allegory. Everything that exists around us is really complete bullshit. It's
Right.
complete bullshit. Brother was just
all I'm
saying
saying
earlier
is,
about money and
Only we
how
can
money is
decipher
not
the difference
real,
between bullshit.
right?
right? But we place
If
a
we're smart
value
enough,
upon something.
I know
So,
what I
you
live.
we
know,
make the difference.
yeah,
I know what I
it's
live.
how we frame our minds around this bullshit that's going on around us that's gonna make or break a person.
And that's exactly what
Huge
it is. You
distraction
know what
takes
I'm
you away
saying?
from yourself.
That's
You can't
exactly
think for
what it
yourself.
is,
You
big
can
brother.
find yourself
What you
to
got to
believe in
understand
yourself.
is, what you got
That's
to
it.
understand. As a matter of fact, since we're talking about it on the Ghetto Update, we can break it down to pimping. You see what I'm saying? Because it's a mindset.
Hey, however it
You know what
comes.
I'm saying?
That's why we
You
here.
know, if you control the mind, you control the person's actions. You ain't got to worry about their actions. You control that shit if you control what they thinking and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Right.
That's what
right.
that's what it is. And with
Hey,
Hey,
hold on,
who's
man.
that?
Ladies and
Hey,
gentlemen. Steve
what?
Baker in the
What?
building, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh,
anyway,
What's
It's
what's
up,
going on,
showtime.
Steve?
Steve
get it.
O?
What up,
Get him
Steve
up
O?
there. You know how you got
Showtime.
it. Let's get
Hey, man.
it.
TBO.
What's up, man?
No, wait a minute.
Uh-huh.
You you,
I'm
you
trying
on
to
there?
get used to. I'm trying to get used to this nonsense.
Hey, turn your phone
Oh
sideways.
yeah, go
Turn
go
your
back to
phone
sleep.
Yeah,
Hey,
turn
sideways.
your
Truth.
phone sideways so he gets. Hey, we got
Yeah.
the OGs in the building, man. We got the real
Hey,
OGs
you
in the
know what?
building. You did.
I don't want to touch no damn buttons. because it was too hard for me to get on this goddamn
just turn
thing
your face
in the
like
first
this
place.
then. Turn the camera like this.
Hey,
You know
this
what?
dedicated. This
You
dedicated
know
to my
what?
motherfucking teachers.
Yeah,
You did.
There you
hey,
go.
hey, listen to it. Facts.
Yeah.
Put the goddamn file out, man. Let me have a word or two.
Hey, that's an inside joke. We got to
Man,
tell the people.
no. You kept us alive.
Yeah, you damn right.
I goddamn it.
Yeah, we got 6
I
of us in this
goddamn it.
bitch. What the hell?
Don't start that.
This is
But
great.
let me say something. You know what? You know,
It's 6
formally,
deep up in here, man.
formally. Hey, big bro, and big bro.
Gotcha.
Listen in, man. God bless us all. And you
God
know
bless.
what? Here it is, man. You know, with the nature of us. I mean, can y'all see me?
Man,
You know what?
fuck that. That's too much
Yeah,
talk.
you good.
Listen,
You good. Keep going.
thing is,
Hey,
man,
church,
all right, we ain't trying to
You
be
straight.
wasting nobody's time and
is
shit.
that
Yeah,
your
All
bro.
smart
right,
ass
Yeah,
mouth?
you
Yeah,
call a
hey,
motherfucker on the phone and then mumble and
Is
shit
that your
just with all
smart
that
ass?
talking and shit.
That's
That's
church.
why I went to sleep
That's
on
church.
your ass the
All
last
right.
time. What the
But
fuck
look
you talking
here.
about then?
What the heck?
That's my point exactly. So,
Hey, bro. Hey,
back to
kid.
the
Hey,
original
kid.
subject
That's my
matter.
brother
It's a
right there.
mind. It's a
Hey,
mind
them.
thing, and that's how they got us trapped in our own motherfucking thoughts and shit. You know what
nah,
I'm saying?
motherfuckers' thoughts is they thoughts. Goddamn it, you can be in a
Fuck they
goddamn
thoughts.
trap.
They thoughts don't
You
mean
can be in
shit.
a
You
trap worse than the mouse.
18 Fuck their
How
no,
long
thoughts.
you gonna do before you
no.
die?
See,
Goodbye.
that's
Move
what it is.
around.
That's
Because
what it is.
realistically, I don't know. Hey, Steve,
You
whatever
don't
it is.
know. That's why I'm trying to enlighten you. What it
You know what I'm saying?
is
You
a
don't
lot of
fucking
people
know.
don't know.
You don't know shit. You just
No,
running
I
your
know
mouth
a
about
little. I know a
moon
little
rocking
something.
and
Oh my
stars.
I know a
goodness.
little
All I'm
something
talking
about a
about is
little
my
something.
people. You
I
need to
know a
get back
little
on the
something about
motherfucking
matter of
subject
fact
matter.
from every
You just
motherfucking
moving
body.
your mouth about
But the
every
thing
fucking
is,
thing. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no
you
time for
gotta
that
continue
bullshit, man.
to enlighten
Shut the
yourself.
fuck
You
up, man.
got to.
Be
It ain't no
quiet. Shit,
goddamn.
sometimes you need to
No, it
bag
ain't
that
no way
shit up.
around that shit, bruh.
This shit
Oh
took
You
a
gotta
lot.
shit.
pick up a book
Look where we done
out on
fucking
your
You
phone.
know
started.
what I'm
This
But
is the
saying?
you
Bag
ghetto,
that
listen
bitch.
shit
to
up a
shit
little bit,
The
man, because you
motherfucking
talking
out
all
ghetto.
on
the
This
your
shit
motherfucking
gonna
time.
happen
phone.
You
All
know
all
you
that
the
gotta
motherfucker
do
time.
is
listen to
open
this
that
goddamn shit
motherfucker and
all
see
night
what he
long.
got to say.
I'm talking
It's gonna
about some
tell
real
your ass
motherfucking shit.
something
I can
you
talk
didn't know
numbers, dollars, and
prior.
cents, nigga.
This shit is
Okay?
inevitable.
All
It's
right?
gonna happen
You
any
can't
given
just
second. It don't
just
even
Get the
Hey,
fuck
fucking
out of
hey,
matter.
here with
Steve.
that
you
shit.
Hey,
can't just
Steve.
start running
Fast
off
you can
at the
see
mouth
that.
Hey,
like you got
bro.
diarrhea, screwing shit,
Hey, I don't
and
know if
you got
Steve
You
figuring
motherfuckers
going for
anything
saying,
a
out,
"Oh,
but you need
motherfucking
to
well,
keep
maybe
ride.
that's
going.
the
But
truth.
my
Hey,
thing,
Steve.
you pull them
Maybe
up
I need
later.
to follow this guy." You know what I'm saying? You would have been
That's
one of
all
them
I'm
motherfuckers
saying.
follow those
Get them
boy
over
got
there. We talking
diarrhea,
the
bro.
motherfucking
Man,
conversation.
Oh
put
I've
the
been nice
shit.
all
motherfucking cup of
motherfucking day.
Kool-Aid
I've been
down,
quiet
bro.
all the
All
goddamn
All
right?
right,
time,
man. All right,
That's
motherfucker.
look,
what you
dig,
need to
dig.
do.
The
All
fuck
right,
you
man. Look,
talking about?
dig. All
I
right, dig.
allow
Let's get back
motherfuckers to
on.
go
Order in
around
the
and
court.
do their
Order in
goddamn
the
thing,
courtroom.
man.
Order in the
Order in the
courtroom.
court, goddamn it. Order in the goddamn courtroom, goddamn it. Goddamn. Y'all
Yeah,
motherfuckers
man.
can't sit in the same room without going at each other's throat.
I ain't
Goddamn.
trying to, no, because I ain't
Order in
trying
the
to hear what
courtroom.
nobody else talking
Your
about. I've
motherfucking
been there.
picture ain't even on the screen, nigga.
I've been around the whole motherfucking planet
Fuck out of
twice,
here.
motherfucker. I've been around the world
You
twice.
just as
Every
Come
black
time
as
on,
they
your
hit
Turk.
when I
picture on the
got there
screen,
and
Come
when I
nigga.
on,
left.
Turk.
They
Hey, let it
told
go,
Look,
what
Turk.
Fuck
their
out of
own
here,
I know
man.
you're a
perspective of
all
diehard
right,
life.
son of
all
a
right.
And
bitch.
I
You
I
talk
know
know
about
Steve
what these
on there.
motherfuckers telling
See
me.
what Steve
I ain't
say.
talking about
Show
what
me.
these
that. Turk, y'all
motherfuckers
know you're
telling
a
me to
What
do.
diehard,
You
Steve
man.
know
It's
what
say?
I'm saying?
okay.
I
Goddamn
don't
Ease
know.
it.
It
up.
look like
And
he
they
ain't sitting
left that
in.
motherfucker.
Fix that.
Hey, Steve,
The
Steve.
fuck?
What you saying,
Talking,
Steve?
man.
Oh, come on, you slow down. Fix that.
Steve.
Shit.
All
It's the
right,
only
Steve,
place I
what you
talk
got to
shit
say,
to.
man?
I'm trying to hear that shit.
Finish the conversation and put me to motherfucker sleep the last time. Let's
Say
see
it,
how
Steve.
I
y'all
don't know. Your
niggas take
ass
that
had to
shit.
go to sleep at any point in time unless your eyes been open up for a fucking 2-3 months or something.
Yo, motherfuckers look like they supposed to sleep
Listen, motherfucker,
sometime
you
anyway, man.
let them fix this shit. What the fuck is
This
wrong?
shit crazy.
Man, no, don't give me
Give
that
me
All
Fuck
right,
the
shit.
out
look,
of
two
here,
man.
thumbs
man.
up. Yeah,
All right,
all
D,
right.
so let's jump. Let's change subject. Let's change subject, man. Let's change subject, man. Listen, let's talk about relationships. All right, D. So
No.
you don't want to fuck with them? You don't want to fuck with the relationships right now?
Now go
What's
ahead,
going
you
on,
do it,
baby
but I'll
brother?
say no.
Fats, man. How you doing, man? I have a breather right now. I can speak because everybody at peace right now. Everybody is at peace. Man, how you doing, big bro? I mean, little bro.
I'm good, bro. How you doing, man? How's
Man,
everything?
thank you for inviting me to this podcast.
For sure.
Really. And I love this. Man, what the hell are we doing, man? Understanding or are we bickering?
Yeah, we trying to understand, man. We trying to gain some
Well,
understanding
you know what?
of the past to
I
the
mean,
next
you
generation.
know what?
We gotta bring it back to the basics.
What really, you know, if I may be allowed, what really, and that I'm having problems, doing this stuff correctly. Oh, hell no. This shit is harder than what I thought. But you put it simple. So here I am.
Yeah.
My dumb ass is home.
Hey man, welcome to the Ghetto Update, man. We
You,
love
All
oh,
to
you,
right,
hear
you
bro.
know
from you.
what?
You
Yeah,
know what
you
I'm
You know
know
what?
saying?
what?
We
Yes,
Hey,
Hey,
already,
fact,
already
fact,
know. Shit, the
fact,
ghetto.
yeah.
fact.
Shit, let's
yeah,
get it.
Hey, Turk,
yeah,
time out.
yeah.
Hey, True. It's almost water time again, man. We gonna do that shit again.
What's
Look, man,
that
I don't
We,
know.
mean?
This ain't no
That's some
invitation
inside
on
joints. I don't know what the
schedule.
fuck that's what that mean.
no,
I don't know
We
what
got
the
Some
hell
time
that
for
inside
that
That's
means.
here.
shit.
another
now,
that's
True,
another
What
shit.
True know what I'm
Come on
talking about.
board.
I don't know
But
what y'all talking
go ahead,
about.
Hey,
go ahead,
can
bro.
we talk about relationships, Fats? I don't even know.
Yeah, let's dig
All
on
I
the
know is I
relationships,
like
man.
sticking to black shit. It's all cool. I love
This
all of my
black
brothers. They know
this
it. Come
black
on,
this black relationship dig. So check it. Henry
Yes,
Gates got this video out, right? And they got a
yes.
documentary series they coming up with talking about W.E.B. Du Bois and stuff that he
Mm.
believed
what?
in his philosophy, right? And then there's also another, set of brothers that are coming out with their version of the same type of conversation about how blacks were entrepreneurs in the 50s and 60s, right? So the
Okay.
relationships we talking about black relationships and how we deal with one another, right, and how we respect each other. Now one is putting up their argument that Booker T Washington had everything right. Booker T Washington was preaching institutional correctness through being able to get yourself structurally organized through institutions of religion or fraternities and things of that nature, right? Whereas W.E.B. Du Bois, they were saying, had more of a black culturalism, and in that aspect, the relationship disrespect that was going on between both of these two black organizations that were having these documentaries developed, they wanted to compete with each other instead of collaborating with each other to talk about the same message or pushing the same narrative of black entrepreneurship in America. You know what I'm saying? And how we were able to organize and come through. One was giving credit to religion and fraternities, and the other was saying giving credit to the cultural essence of being black and being proud to be black. And
Mhm.
even so far to the point where they was making jokes and gestures of the other one being black. You know what I'm saying? Trying to act black, trying to look black, and trying to be black, and all this stuff. They didn't even like that. They would say, "No, that's a bunch of idiocy." They call that black worship. And I'm saying, well, what is black worship? I don't even understand the dynamics of the relationships that are going on between black people. So how then can one tribe be disrespecting another tribe and then expect for us to excel to some other place? You know what I'm saying?
Uh,
Of coming together.
Mm.
How is that even possible?
now, I mean, how do you
School
complicate
days.
simplicity? That's what I'm saying. How do you keep complicating simplicity? Because I don't give a fuck what nobody say. If you got something too heavy, then don't use your left hand if you right handed, and if you left handed, don't use your right hand because you
Or
need both hands to carry
The
whatever the
balance.
fuck it is. So it doesn't
or
even make sense. It doesn't matter
or
whether the dynamics
or
fall because it's gonna
it's not
fall on
it's
one
not
side
about
or the
using your
fucking
right
other.
hand or your
And if
left
Hold
you
on,
hand.
True.
can't
Hold on,
carry
True.
it,
Go
If
ahead. Go
you
ahead,
then the
True.
can't
fuck
if you
if you
can't
can't
carry it,
carry
motherfucker,
shit,
put it
then
down.
you with two
But the thing
hands.
is,
God damn it, then
why
your
Hold on,
other
True.
hand,
Hold
you
on,
gonna
True.
need help.
why
And that's what
shouldn't
the fucking
each one of
problem
you
is.
carry
They
it?
always
And,
need
and
help.
why
You need
should
to
you
have
let
to
one of
carry
them
your
carry
shit
it
so
when you
motherfuckers say,
can get
Well, we
I
gotta
True.
know
go
Wait,
what
that
wait.
y'all
Hold
fast,
on,
want.
True.
man.
You
We
Hold
gotta
on.
gotta
We
make
go
it
gotta
the
let
fast.
him
same
speak,
agenda.
man.
things
Let's
about
We
just
gotta
stick
let him
to
Order,
speak.
going to one
order in
foot
the
to
saying
the
court.
in the
other.
first
You
Order
place.
in the
understand?
court.
It don't
Order in
even
the
make no
court.
motherfucking
Order.
sense.
Listen,
It
Come
is
on,
I'm
dumb.
man.
telling
It
you,
is
that's
Order
stupid.
in the
all
court.
It is the
motherfucking
bigger
key issue.
Order
problem
in the
Why
that's
court.
you
from the
are dealing
beginning,
with shit
and it's
Wait.
gonna be the
getting ready to
problem to the
divide
Hey,
again.
fucking
Chuck.
end.
Listen
Wait.
to
Until my
what Fat
ass die,
said,
I
then maybe
won't
you
This
can
shit
come to
I
crazy.
won't
understanding
see the
on the
promised land.
situation.
You know why?
Okay?
Hold on,
Because
man.
this shit,
And that's
I ain't gonna lie, it goes everywhere. I ain't gonna lie. You need both hands to carry something. I don't give a fuck if you don't use it. I sign everything with my right hand. And if I need to carry something, I need both hands. You see what I'm saying? So you need to be able to understand maybe one, if you're left handed, then you say down. You know what I'm saying? That's why y'all got left and right. That's why politics is the same way. Y'all don't even see this shit. You know what I'm saying? If you right handed, motherfucker, you know, oh, well, the left hand don't do shit. And then if you left hand, the motherfucker say, well, the rights don't do shit. So this is the way the concept even come from the beginning. And so, and then you fall right in the fucking middle of all of the dumb shit. Start thinking for your fucking
If you
self.
in a car turning left, what direction you going?
I'm going right.
It's going left.
Now I'm
if
going
you
right.
In the car going left, what direction you going?
I'm going the opposite direction.
You going in a motherfucking circle is where
No,
you
because
going.
I'm behind you and I'm going in another way.
That's where you going. Okay? And that's what it is.
And your ass gonna go right into a pole.
Motherfucking circle with no end.
You gonna go in right into a pole, motherfucker. And I'm gonna go left into where the fuck I need to get to my destination.
Majority of people like to get from point A to point B. What you're doing is talking to everybody in the goddamn circle. Now, Fast asked a simple question as far as the dynamics of the slave
relationships.
Now you don't need
Washington
tribes and different
versus
shit like
W.E.B. Du Bois.
Du Bois, the concepts.
Right. Yeah, but he's talking about W.E.B. Du Bois and all them cats. And all I could think about was the movie scene in Claudine when she said, it's been great black people, W.E. Du Bois. And she says, hey, well, ain't that too goddamn bad you to get your ass knocked up by W.E. Du Bois? Matrix. Matrix.
Go ahead, True. Go ahead. Listen, man. Go ahead, True.
For real. Just like a lot of the black entertainers and a lot of times people say, well, if you're an entertainer, you shouldn't speak on certain things and you shouldn't do this and you shouldn't say that. But everybody got a voice and everybody should be heard. You know what I'm saying? And one example come to mind was Red Fox. He was a genius fucking comedian. You know what I'm saying? And the way Hollywood treated that brother, man, was just fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Eddie Murphy had brought him back after the motherfucking Sanford and Son shit, and brought him back, and they created
Harlem Nights
Towers and some more shit, right? And he made that other thing with the sister he used to always had a heart attack about. What
Della Reese.
Exactly. They made that
Esther Rowe.
Right.
Esther.
She
right.
not Esther Rowe, Della Reese. But no, anyway, when they was filming the motherfucking show one time, you know what I'm saying? They would tell him what was funny. He like, how the fuck you gonna tell me to change what I'm writing or what I'm coming up with? You know what I'm saying? You don't know funny. And of course, these was Caucasian writers and shit to the script. They're like, well, listen, motherfucker, we the producers and we directors and shit, and we gonna tell you this is what you gotta say and blah 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 and all this here bullshit. And he was highly upset and offended by that shit. You know what I'm saying? But he went along with some of it, but he had some motherfucking medical complications during the show, and he had to take off and go to the motherfucking hospital. And they told him, "No, we need you back in the studio."
This is a TV show. Can we get the conversation? I want my man's answer to that. If he want to go to Du Bois,
but you know what though? You know what?
But anyway,
let's go to
the thing that they wanted him to come back to the studio was for him to just walk through the room with his back turned. They wasn't even
motherfucker, we ain't talking about Red Fox.
They could have put a double in on that shot, but they forced him to come back to the motherfucking studio just so he can walk past Della Reese and shit. Nobody even saw his face, and that's when he collapsed and had
Curator, help!
Right? Like, wait a minute, man.
You know what? You know, in my opinion,
I stick to the subject, and that's why I was asking that question.
In my opinion, everyone, you know, the answer to Fat's question is one thing. How's a relationship, right? We all here, and then we're discussing, and then we are debating. That's a relationship that we have. So go figure.
Yeah. All right, we're figuring it. But I'd like to get my brother.
Hey man, listen.
About you ask a question, or are you going to curate to another question?
Yeah,
because I don't know how W.E.
We are debating. We are debating.
Well, throughout all of the years, you know,
and our baby brother,
I don't know how he fits into the narrative.
One person against the other. You know what I'm saying? That's basically how boxing started. You know, you had the slave masters. They get their biggest slave and shit. They go out in the yard and say, I want you to go beat the shit out that motherfucker over there. And then they get to fighting out there for their motherfucking entertainment. And they always been doing that shit, just like you talking about W.E.B. Bois, and then they motherfucking pit him against Garvey or some shit and say, well, who you want to follow? And
What is the point?
in the 60s, they did the same shit with Martin Luther King and Malcolm X. You know what I'm saying? They want to follow Martin Luther King, because he was more of a passive, we just gonna march and turn the other cheek.
But my question is this, True. We got the history, dig. But how many years are we going to continue to go through the same cycle, knowing that we know the tactics that they're going to use against us?
Until you know the end of the world.
No, until you know how to claim your ownership back of your true identity and nationality, which has been hidden from
nobody
you.
know that
which
shit.
is what? Negroland?
No.
That's what I tried to get. I said it from the beginning.
I'm gonna tell you
Let's get Mickey. Let's get Mickey and Donald, and we're gonna go back to motherfucking
the first thing
Niggerland.
The first thing you need to do is reclaim your identity by getting your birth certificate. Okay, get your birth certificate. Okay, get it certified. Okay.
But then your birth certificate, that ain't got shit to do with your nationality.
Yes, it
because
does.
that's the bullshit.
Listen.
Right, I'm trying to stay focused.
Okay.
Look,
come on, curator.
The first black
so check it out. So if we got tribal differences,
who was the first black president?
Look, if we got tribal differences,
I was the first motherfucking black president. Nobody listened to me then. And they still ain't listening to me now.
Who was the first black? Well, anyway,
listen,
and I don't mind.
A lot of people would say that Obama was the first black president, which is not true. Okay,
right.
The matter of fact, there were 8 black presidents before George Washington. Right, because since the United States at the time was at war with England and shit, we couldn't buy or sell or trade.
Too much information, and I will cut you off.
Let's get on with this,
man.
Let's get on with this bullshit. So if we know
under the Morris flag,
okay. Hold on, Kid.
Yeah, we get on that subject at another time.
Kid, if we know that the tribal differences, and we've seen the tactics that have been happening for several years, the same tactics they've been using against us for centuries has been working for them, how can we cut that generational curse and move beyond that shit?
Well, why'd you call it a curse in the first place?
Let Kit get to that. Hold on.
That's what I like to get. Come on in, brother. But you call it a curse, I'm gonna interfere you.
All right.
No, I'm not even gonna use that word. That's not even in my vocabulary.
So you feel
look, this how you change the cycle, right? It start with your beautiful black ass. Get yourself in order. Get your household in order.
You talking about Sweet Susie? No.
Everybody's beautiful black ass. Beautiful black ass. Everybody is beautiful. But get your beautiful black ass in order. That's all you could do. I can't change you. What you eat don't make me shit, right? So once a person reaches that level of understanding, right? Like, look, I know I can't keep doing this shit and expecting a different result. I got to do something differently in order to get a different result, right?
Right.
Like, I'm a neuro-linguistic programmer, right? But I do it on a level of like, I want to know, what is your alignment? What is your perception of the world going on around you? We start with like simple shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That's why I always say, like, we could strip away the colors and all of that, because it's about that individual. When you change your beautiful black self, that's all you're responsible for, is your beautiful black self. Change that person.
How can we get the masses?
It ain't about the masses. It's not about the masses, brother. It ain't never been about the masses. Right? That's the gaslighting we've been behind, is that it's been about the masses. It's not about the masses. It's about you.
Exactly.
It's about you.
And that's what I'd like to elaborate on as well, because when you change yourself, you'll notice that others around you will begin to change as well. It all starts from within. If you want to change the masses, change yourself and lead by example. That's how you're supposed to raise your kids, because kids do what they see, not what you say. You can talk to you blue in the motherfucking face, but they're going to watch you and see what you're doing, and that's exactly what they're going to grow up to be, whether it's a carpenter, a motherfucking welder, a pipe fitter, or a motherfucking drug dealer. what you doing and shit is going to lead the example on what they're going to feel that they need to follow in order to make it. So in order to change the world, you got to definitely change yourself first. You can't look at nobody else pointing fingers and shit, and you got 4 fingers pointing back at your own motherfucking ass. You know what I'm saying?
So how did we do
I
it? How
didn't
did we
even
do
get.
it in the 70s,
Hold
bro?
on.
Bro, how did we do it in the 70s? How did it happen in the 70s? Was it something that just caught fire where we all respected the code, the unspoken
But
code,
see, it
man?
was
And
different, man.
Well,
Remember,
the
it was
thing
a
about the
different
50s,
era
the
then.
thing about the 50s and the 60s is unique because what they did was, you know, after the redlining, what they
I
did
thought he had
was
asked me a
they
goddamn
began
question.
they began separating us. They began
This is what I'm
separating
saying.
us
This
by
motherfucker's on
railroad
automatic.
tracks, by expressways, by rivers and streams and shit like that. You know, because they wanted to keep us secluded, but they wanted us close to where they needed our fucking labor, which was usually
Right.
generally close to downtown areas and shit like that. So that's how we had all the Robert Taylor homes and Cabrini Green and all that shit
Man,
set
I'm
up
3,000
close to
miles away. I don't
motherfucking
give a fuck
downtown.
about 2 miles.
Well,
All
the
I'm
point
saying is
is,
that if you ask me a question, brother, I'm just how I'm gonna respond to you. What happened to the 70s? We was fucked up, man. We were really fucked up, man, and going through a hell of a transition. That's every generation. We going up, man, trying to figure shit out, man, ourselves. And everybody have to really know that the people that they around, they can be trustworthy. And then the people that they around, everybody in here had failures with people that they, thought they can trust, and then the people didn't. And then so you ended up in all these different caught up pieces of bullshit. Then you got, hey, we
Yeah.
going through everything. You got relationships. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? A man want pussy like women want dick. So it's like it's not like a big motherfucking mystery.
yeah. But dig, so I'm trying to figure out how do we have this
I wasn't
unification and
finished, but something
understand.
cut me
All right,
off.
go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
So
My
what I'm
bad.
saying in all of these, everything is a growth period. Your life is going to be a continuous growth. If you're not ready to continually grow, you know what I'm saying? Everybody talking about this change into some bullshit. You ain't gonna change into nothing. What the fuck are you gonna change
Right.
into? A
a
moth or some
butterfly.
butterfly? Yeah, you're gonna change into something special all of a sudden. Every
Right.
motherfucking decade and every generational move, even though it's your move through the generations, you have to be able to guide it. If you bugging and you making kids, then you have to understand. You know what I'm saying? That these motherfuckers is going to be a great representation. I said the tree don't fall far from the tree. See, so you have to be able to understand where your tree is. You have to plant your motherfucking tree firm. And you got to say, okay, and then you know what? When you plant your tree firm, and that's why I said, damn, I have to expand because realistically, these motherfuckers, other trees, ready to knock my motherfucking shit out of the ground.
So
And
then you
it's like
telling me that
you have to be able to maintain that. And even if you have to unroot your goddamn tree and be like a goddamn cartoon character and move your tree some motherfucker where else. Because if you don't, that motherfucker is gonna get cut down, shot down, broke down, every fucking thing. Because realistically, nobody is gonna give a fuck other than tearing your tree down in the beginning. And that's what I realized. And in the 70s, the reality was it was more freedom. It was more freedom of thought. The brains was more of a conscious thinking.
Yeah.
And so now, then everything became you have to know this, you have to know that. You know what I'm saying? You got to start learning to push these little video button games. All of this shit 70s going into the 80s. We didn't have that shit. We didn't have that.
so then
We
it was
was we
technology
was
or it was a movement of knowledge that caused everyone to come together collectively there. A
No, what
movement of
actually
knowledge.
caused everybody to come
oh
together
my
was
God.
actually the churches.
I'm done.
The churches played a
You
pivotal
just said
role.
that. You
That's
just
what I'm
said it.
saying.
You
The
said we was
churches,
pushing
the
buttons in it. That's
churches,
technology. That's
yeah.
knowledge.
But as far as back in the 60s and the 70s, what we had to come together with at that
Lord
time,
have mercy.
churches, we were able to come together and congregate. We were able to talk about the certain stressful situations that was pressing our people, and we decided, of course, to go out and march and have sit-ins and other things. But of course, there were a lot of black people who didn't want to do that. They're like, "Oh no, I got a good job as a
Yeah,
secretary, or I got a good
yeah.
job as a janitor over here, and I don't want
Them
to,
niggas crazy.
risk messing up my stuff." So they was actually mad at a lot of the people that was trying to come
Don't
about
be
those
out there with them
changes.
Muslims. Them niggas crazy.
So right, so when you had those certain leaders and stuff coming out and stepping out, and then you had the Black Panthers coming out and different other organizations coming bringing food and bread and different things like that to the back doors and to people in the community, the powers that be saw that as a threat because
Yeah,
that was that was messing with their power because whoever feeds you control you. If the motherfucking supermarkets shut down right now, who the fuck know how to grow a goddamn cucumber? Who know how to go
Not
invest in
near
shit?
nigga. Nah,
And
it's
this is
only
what I'm
about a
saying.
handful of niggas that know
So
how to grow some food.
well, this is what I'm saying. So, this is how they motherfucking planted the seeds, or should I say, took them away. You know what I'm saying? In order
yeah,
to more control us. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? As a unit of people, because they don't just recognize us as no one person. They see us all as the same motherfucker, because we fit the profile. So
Word.
when you get to that level of misunderstanding, as a lot of other races who feel as though they're in superior authority over us, you know what I'm saying? Then you have to think like them. So when J. Edgar Hoover and shit, the head of the fucking FBI said, well, before the fucking 70s is out, I have all them motherfucking niggas looking stupid and walking around
Right.
crazy and dumb. And then they started introducing LSD and PSP and motherfucking acid and heroin and all these other drugs into our community and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And then what took place? You had people wearing big ass platform shoes and bell bottoms and big collar fucking shirts and shit, actually looking like motherfucking clowns because they brought that in as the motherfucking wardrobe. You got to look fly. You got to get you some vines like these. You know what I'm saying? And
The
that was
black
the
exploitation.
concept. Exactly. It's mind fuck. I'm telling you, bruh.
Yeah, you're right.
You gotta take control back of your motherfucking mind, your own brain. God
Mine.
gave
That's it,
everybody a
brother.
fucking brain, man. You just gotta use it. Don't
Yeah,
depend
that's
on
it.
nobody else to tell you what the fuck it is going on or what it is. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to
That's right.
motherfucking you ain't got to step in a pile of shit to know what type of shit it is. You can smell it. You know what I'm saying? Use your senses God gave you. You ain't got to step in it then. You know what?
So
Well,
then,
No,
so then we got a
that's some shit over there.
collective of people who think the same. Then that causes us to catch some trend and be able to elevate beyond our lower level thinking and go beyond that, and then elevate as one people because we all think the same, right?
More than
We have
likely
the same.
because
We have the same
because
values.
we're all given the same thoughts and shit like that through the media, through the boob tube they used to call it and shit. You know what I'm saying?
right, right.
And everybody see that and think, oh, that's the way it's supposed to go. You know what I'm saying? This is what's happening in the world. This is the way society is. You know what I'm saying? Because that's their given perspective. You know what I'm saying? So that's how you see all these just like with this racial uprising now, you know what I'm saying? With the white people going and shooting up the black people because they feel they a threat, you know what I'm saying? And black people shooting up
Easy.
white people, and everybody shooting at each other and shit. But you got all these homeless people on the street, and you know what I'm saying? They look like us, but
And the migrants.
you go to the yeah, that's what
And
I
the
was getting ready to
migrants.
say. You go to the migrants, they got them housed in the police station and shit. You know what I'm
Man,
saying?
listen there.
They
They
opening up
all
fucking
over the place.
buildings, you know. But it's a lot of people
Yes.
that's been, in need of certain type of housing and different shit like that for a long time. You
And
know,
then
Right.
they're
you
opening up
got the you got
buildings.
the you got the prison
They about
system
to
and the
open
county
up this
system.
school.
You got the
They
prison
about to
systems and the
open up
county
this school
systems
building.
set up as mental
They are
institutions
about to
now.
open
You
up
know what I'm
this school
saying? Where
building.
if you crazy or you got a
Where,
motherfucking
It just
condition,
keeps
they
going.
gonna
Steve? Where's the
They are
school
about to
building?
open up this school building for the migrants.
Where's that at? Where's
Yep.
that at?
It's out
Yep.
there.
In Chicago?
Yep. Yep.
What
But
part of Chicago?
I'm
I
more
just had to put it
angry.
out there.
I'm more angry about the migrants getting to school than I am a nigga shooting down a little 9-year-old boy
Absolutely.
riding on a bicycle.
And I totally
And that
agree.
don't even make no goddamn sense.
And I
Hey,
say I
if you
totally
if
agree.
you if, hey,
I totally
everybody
agree.
can secure their
But
borders.
you know what though? You know what? It's all about the money, baby.
What money? Motherfuckers will give you. I see motherfuckers get more money on the gifted thing. You know what I'm saying? What they call that shit.
Indeed. But you know what though?
You know what I'm
Here
saying?
it is.
What the
That's
fuck?
what it's about.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, my
GoFundMe
daughter
account.
got killed over in Brazil and shit. And they said, damn. They looked at the motherfucking
Yep.
numbers. The motherfucker gave that bitch $1 million. What the fuck you talking? All I'm
However you
saying
want to
is
say.
that I don't understand all of that. Everybody want to try to explain out the reason instead of giving out true answers. I'm just saying, I'm just sick of it, man. It makes me fucking pissed. Don't nobody want to hear this shit. This ain't CNN. All I'm saying is if you want to go on NBC, WNBC, go over there. You probably sound good. You know what I'm
Give me the
saying?
answer. Give
This
me the
is
answer.
the fucking ghetto all day. And I'm going to tell you right now, motherfuckers been fucking up for so long, goddamn, they don't even know how to fuck up no more.
Bro, where do you think black people gonna be in the next 25 years, bro?
I'm going to tell you something. I had my college professor, I will not give his name because I noticed that people have sensitivities. And so I said, well, he talked to me, and so I read the books. I knew that shit when I was in college, and I met these people. They said by 2050 that African Americans would be 47 or 46% of the United States population. And he was trying to stop it. And it became that driven that motherfucker into the South, into any white motherfucker educator that was listening. And I'm telling you, and so this shit started happening. Most motherfucker, I got the goddamn book. Read it, motherfucker, because you're a
What's the
liar.
name? What's the
The
name of the book?
reason I wouldn't even give nothing, because everybody is so goddamn sensitive. I'm gonna tell you something. Figure it out for your goddamn self because you know every motherfucking thing, and I don't know nothing because I'm just talking about my life experience. I ain't talking about no motherfucking made up shit. I'm written about in books. I don't get no goddamn shit what people trying to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just like the same old motherfucker, same old bullshit over and over again, and it bores people. They want to hear some motherfucking dynamic, kick ass motherfucking conversation. They don't want to hear no history about Black Disneyland, all this shit. Listen to me, I'm telling you, we want to get this shit to the nitty gritty. Ain't nobody, I mean, if we want to keep it real, facts. When we talk, motherfucker, I be like, listen, man, I don't know about all that shit. I got to cut you. But I mean, we're going to talk about something else. You know what I'm saying? Because realistically, everybody got all the fucking answers, but ain't nobody answered the question yet.
Yeah, you've been talking
And
for a
the main
motherfucking 40
question
minutes, and
is,
what you said.
and the main goddamn question is, how do you fix it? And how have you tried to fix it? And again, goddamn T, even Truman is on this phone. Man, we was busting ass on the fucking street to try to at least. I don't give a fuck if we didn't even put a dent in it, but we tried.
Yeah. So y'all think it's impossible? This shit ain't gonna never stop. Niggas gonna be niggas doing nigga shit forever until we die and past death and all type of shit. Niggas gonna still be niggas doing nigga
Boom.
shit. But like, let's get to
Niggas
some
is
nigga
a
shit then,
beautiful
okay?
thing.
Let's get to some nigga shit. Okay. So what's coming up in Chicago this weekend for niggas on Labor Day?
Death and destruction.
Labor Day is coming up.
Mass shooting.
What niggas gonna be
Beyond that,
doing?
You know what I'm saying?
surrounded by
No,
bricks and
you
walls,
know we always
then
look at holidays. Y'all
and
know
then
that.
have your thing in your hand, and then here it is. Oh, you stepped on my boundaries. Here you go. That's what you want. There it is.
See? That's two
It
motherfuckers
don't
dead
do nothing
right
but
there.
hurt. It don't do nothing but hurt,
What? It don't do
and
nothing
then
but hurt
push
'em.
you back.
You don't do
That's
that,
two
but
It push
niggas
hurt.
dead right
no,
there.
it just push you back. 50 feet.
All right,
Like
so look.
Clint Eastwood said one thing by this being the most powerful handgun in the world. Do you want to try it? Make my day.
That's four
He said
motherfucking
make
niggas
my
dead.
day. All right, Billy
Make
Goat,
my
what's going on?
goddamn day.
What's going
Just
on in
make
your
my
neck
day.
of the woods? What's going on in your neck of the woods this weekend, Labor Day weekend coming up?
Man,
Who? Me, myself, and I?
it's so quiet and spread the fuck out here. All you see is goddamn mountains and fucking land. So, I mean, people don't really talk to people like that because, you know, our color out here is like, you know, I mean, we used to be like polka dots when I first got here 24 years ago, but now we're getting a little better when we start to mingle, but it's still kind of segregated because we too far from each other. It's like, hey,
true. That is very
let me
true.
tell you what's going on this weekend.
Kid, y'all don't even do no goddamn celebrations, no holidays down in Belize, son. Y'all,
Well, actually, I do got one thing to mention.
Not that one.
I do got one thing to mention though, because like I don't know if y'all know the Midwest too much about how Juneteenth and the celebration and stuff, right? Because when I first came out here from Michigan in 2001, I never heard of Juneteenth in my life and what it was all about till I got here and they celebrated out here, right? So it's a big thing in the streets that they try to have a parade and stuff like that, and the state would never honor it and let us have our holiday. But just recently, within the last 5 years, they started letting us have Juneteenth celebrations down in Phoenix, you know. So, I mean, I guess that's a big deal about what we're talking about right now.
Yeah, I don't understand how they did that shit, man, because, you know, I heard the Republican, the governor there is racist, right?
Yeah, that's what shot down for 7 years.
I like our Democratic.
They would never do it.
I like the Democratic governor.
We went downtown and caused riots and shit because they wouldn't let us do what we wanted to do to make it happen.
Okay.
And so Steve gonna kill about 5 people by the time the goddamn holiday over with. But my thing is back to school in Chicago. I remember that trick all the time. Used to hate that holiday because that meant we had to go back to school.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, that was the last holiday you ever wanted, you know. But we did have a great parade. You know?
You're right about that, Turk. You're right about that, Turk. You damn sure right about that.
Yeah. They didn't want to go back to this shit.
But Billiken just passed. But Billiken Day parade was like two weeks ago.
And that's why I was talking about.
You know what? Facts.
Yeah.
You know what? It's just man. Shit.
Good job.
Just man.
You don't try too hard.
True me, no.
But I think we should make it well known, like about our holidays all across the nation, so it's not a segregation of us being educated to learn about what this is about. And I got to find out when I'm 23 years old about what Juneteenth is all about. You know what
I think they just gave us that shit to throw us a bone, man, to get us distracted off reparations. That's the real motherfucking.
I don't care. Listen, I don't care. I heard a comedian say one thing, and there's 2 things. I'm gonna say this one. It was a comedian I heard, and it's such funny. You know what I'm saying? He said everybody's so goddamn blind that they need the windshield wipers. They need windshield wipers to drive. Think about it.
Get your fluid.
He said,
I know what you mean.
You're so fucking blind. It ain't even raining. You need windshield wipers to drive.
Exactly.
Hell out of here.
Listen,
you can't see shit, even in a clear day.
All right, well, look here, man. Let me ask y'all about Hawaii, man, before we get off the line, man. You know, we saw Hawaii burning up and shit down there, and it caught fire for a couple of months. I mean, I don't even know. It was a couple of weeks it was on fire.
People had to jump in the ocean just to live, just to survive.
Go ahead, Turk.
Oprah was on that motherfucker trying to save some motherfucking people, and she passing out blankets and bullshit and shit like that.
They put it out. Right.
Yeah,
I
don't even know where Obama ass was. Ain't he from Hawaii or some shit like that?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
He was from that island.
Nah, that nigga from down on 53rd Street. I'm gonna tell you something.
Yeah, getting him a haircut.
I hung with
Illinois, though. They say he's from Illinois.
I hung with Obama with Dick Durkin.
Say he's from Hawaii. What the hell?
Y'all, oh my God, y'all talk. You know, I don't mind my life the way, you know what I'm saying, I'm living it, because I figure out a way to be peaceful. And the way to be peaceful is not to keep, you know what I'm saying, surrounding yourself with things that are just not objective to whatever it is that you're trying to really supply yourself to do or put yourself forth to do. I mean, we push ourselves through a lot of shit we don't even want to.
So
because we
true.
If you
fucking
It sure
listen,
have
if
is.
you
to.
listen, if you listen
Listen
to
to
the
and
natives,
listen. I'm
if you
finished. I
listen
ain't
to the
finished
natives,
talking, motherfucker.
no, I wasn't
Did I
talking to
finish
you.
talking?
I'm
I
talking to
didn't interrupt
everybody.
you, motherfucker. If you want to
You ain't
talk, then
never
you
finished
talk whenever
talking.
you get a
Shut your
goddamn
ass up.
opportunity.
All right,
Listen,
You
goddamn
know
it,
what I'm
just finish
saying?
saying what
Nah,
you
natives,
my
have to
ass
say.
ain't talking.
if you
You know what I'm
stop
All
saying?
right,
talking,
goddamn
Unless
it,
you
just
used
finish
to hear
saying
my
what you have to
talking
if
say.
you
shit.
just stop
That's what I'm
talking
talking about. If
about
you used to
the
spilling our
news
shit,
the
my ass
media
is not
say
talking.
about the fires and
You know
shit in
what I'm
Hawaii,
saying?
and
Listen
listen
to
to
what
what
I
the
was
natives
trying to
had to
tell, like
say.
I would always talk to
The
motherfucking
natives
shit.
that live in
You know what I'm saying?
Hawaii
And every
say that
fucking
it's
thing I
the
say is gonna
natives that
stand on
live
the
in
motherfucking
Hawaii
concrete and it's
say
gonna be
it's a
good.
land grab. That's what they say
Oh,
Hey,
about
bro.
it.
facts.
All
What the
right,
fuck
Hey,
is that
they
facts.
say
land
it's a
grab got to
land
do with
grab
anything?
Facts.
because
What the hell
they
he
had been
talking
wanting
about?
What up?
to.
What
Facts.
up?
They had already been wanting
The
to
Be
fuck
buy
is
that
the
a
talk. We can
land
Hawaiian
go,
grab?
we can
land,
go for me
and the
right now.
natives wasn't selling that shit.
Yeah.
So now
All right,
all of a
fuck him.
sudden it
It's a
caught on
land
fucking
grab, Steve.
fire.
Be the
They got
referee,
motherfucking
facts.
questions down there in Hawaii. While all this other bullshit going on in the media talking about, oh, the pole fire. That's
Man, I live in
bullshit.
Arizona.
It's a
These
fucking
motherfuckers.
land
Hey,
grab.
Billy, help me out. In Arizona, don't this shit burn up all motherfucking down there after you?
Man, we only had 5 inches of rain since January 1st.
And
Damn.
don't this shit burn up?
all the
Hey,
time.
if we only had 5 inches of rain since January 1st, and we got over 34 triple digit days, what the fuck you think's gonna save a cigarette or a match from hitting that goddamn ground? No,
But dig,
This
so
shit,
that's
this shit
it.
burns
all
up.
that
It's
land that
over.
burned up,
It's
all
gone.
that
Talking about
shit
some
that burned up
land grab.
in Hawaii.
That motherfucker been sitting there. It's an island. It is not okay. All right. You know, I never understood. You know, when I used to go see the Bruce Lee movies and the Chinese was getting their ass whipped by the Japanese that was living on the island.
Yeah.
No,
And
on
China's the
63rd,
biggest motherfucker.
63rd,
It's a
63rd,
million of these
63rd,
motherfuckers getting their ass whipped by
63rd
a
in
thousand
Maryland,
niggas.
at the Maryland Theater. 63rd in
Hey,
Maryland. That's what we went to see Bruce Lee in
we
1972.
need
So go ahead, finish saying what you're saying.
Go ahead.
Yeah,
Go
an
ahead.
island is an island. I mean, just like he was saying out in Belize, those are like keys, and so like those are island spots. And so if something really go wrong, it's gonna go wrong quick because
Right.
it's not a big country.
You ain't
You know
got
what
no
I
place
mean?
to run to but the ocean.
There you go. So all I'm saying is it's a land grab. Oh, everybody want that one island. You know how many islands it is in Hawaii? Okay,
So that
I'm
so
done.
that's what they trying to say. They was trying to say it was a land grab. Somebody set it on fire on purpose.
Yeah, because a lot of the
Yeah,
natives
but then
wasn't
that,
selling
that
that
Hurricane
property, and
Dora
They
came
don't want to
through
that was
sell the
like
and
land.
stirred up whatever the
that
fuck
was like
happened.
Go ahead,
15
Billy.
tropical
What you say,
storms
Billy?
coast or whatever.
Billy,
That
That's
Hurricane
what
what
they
you
Dora,
say,
said that
Billy?
that
set it on
Hurricane Dora
fire.
came
Billy,
through.
Billy,
If it was
what
a
you
tiny
say?
little match in the
Because
middle of
I
the
can
woods,
barely hear you.
that Hurricane Dora came through and whipped up the goddamn coals and burned the whole goddamn island down. Bottom line, that's what happened.
Burned it
Yep,
Be
down.
and
honest,
let it
Okay.
alone.
that
Now,
Yeah,
if
Hurricane
you
Dora
want
yeah.
to
stirred
go
up the
invest,
wind to fucking blaze
turn
that
turn
shit.
to WW. Invest in the motherfucker to make some money. In Hawaii. I don't know.
So when Biden came through, they booed his ass and they gave him the finger on the way in. They told him that he don't belong to there because his
Fuck
ass
him
came
too.
late.
Fuck Biden.
Yeah, fuck
See?
all of them.
So look, dig, they had it on CNN where they was showing that the people I was watching on the internet, the people was telling them, you know, he had his motorcade come through and they was driving through, you know what I'm saying, and the motherfuckers was out there
They
parading and
spit
shit,
on him,
spitting on the damn cars, giving
huh?
them the
Oh my.
finger, telling them fuck you, you don't belong here, and all that, kiss my ass, all
You
that type of
fucking
shit.
gringo, blah, blah,
Hey, that's
blah.
why Trump
Look,
stayed away.
They're pretty
Cause that's
racist
their
down
shit.
there.
They
They
was
hate
spitting on
Americans.
his shit
They
too.
hate us.
they did the exact
Especially
same
black
thing.
people. They hate us. They're so racist against us. A lot of them are.
No,
The
this
ones
was
that are
white
from
people.
there.
This was white people doing
Listen,
Uh,
that to
oh wow.
Biden
I
on the
am
way in.
so fucking
Well,
tired of crying victim. Hey, listen, I live my entire life. I ain't no motherfucking victim. I don't need to go through all of this misogynistic, conversationalistic shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm a motherfucking man. I know what the fuck I know. I can't help my goddamn self for being a motherfucking black man.
Well,
I
give me
can't
the
even
solution
walk out
then,
the
bro.
door and hide unless I
Kit
put on
said
some Michael Jackson juice. Hey, I'm not gonna do that shit.
Don't
Kit
forget the
said
glove.
Kit said
Don't
the
forget
way
the
to do
goddamn
it.
glove. Because the white glove, the white
Yeah,
glove represent peace.
Oh, that's Michael.
Yeah, yeah.
White
Put
Russian
up
up
the right,
there.
you know,
Kid said,
put up the
look,
right
I
hand
walk
with the
outside,
white
I'm
glove,
telling you,
and then
I
you know
can't
what?
get
Hey,
carted around in
I
school.
represent peace.
Yeah,
Get the fuck up out of here.
right.
He
look,
hating
Kid
on
said,
Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson was a musical genius.
Everybody
With the
paint
white
their
glove.
motherfucking face white. Go ahead.
Yeah. Okay.
look, Kid
Wait,
said the way
wait,
you got to
wait.
do it
Can
is
you
to
see
do
it?
yourself.
Can you
You
see
so
it?
mad
You
at
got to start
yourself.
with you. You got to start with you. Look at the man in the mirror. Make sure you doing what you supposed to do to live
Look, fuck the
righteously.
man in the mirror. Fuck the motherfucker and deal with the
That's you,
motherfucker at heart.
motherfucker. That's you.
Deal with the motherfucker at heart. Don't look at that motherfucker because you're gonna get mad at your
Jack.
goddamn self.
Yeah.
So
That
wait,
part, huh?
if you want to make that change,
God, why you curse me with this shit? That's why I said don't say curse.
Hey, if you
Talk
see
to
your
me.
own self in
That's something
reflection, who else can
subconsciously you
curse?
bring up. There ain't no fucking curse.
hey,
You
dig.
got to have some dignity within your goddamn self.
Can
And
you
then you
can
have
you
to
Just
be
change
being
your
able to
true to
say,
reflection?
yourself.
Turk, can you change your reflection? Huh?
sure.
Can you change your reflection?
Yeah, I can if I ain't looking in the mirror.
See, that's the type of shit I'm talking about. See, see what I'm saying? Wait a minute, man. Hold on. So dig. So you got to start with yourself. If you want to make that change and try to build yourself, you got to start with you, and then that permeates to the next person that you dealing with. Your
Oh,
relationships, your children, your friends, your circle, your inner circle, everything. But it all starts with you getting to know who you are and understanding yourself, and then
You
building
gotta
yourself
love
up to a
yourself. You
level.
hey,
gotta know
since
who
we
you
got an
are. You
all
gotta get
male,
comfortable with yourself. You gotta
Indeed.
be, you
But
know,
you
you
know
gotta
what
love
though?
go
yourself.
ahead,
You know
go
what?
ahead, Billy.
Listen to him, man. Let that man speak his piece that he, try to say, Fats. Come on,
He ain't
Mr.
gonna
Man.
let you speak your
I
damn
got you.
piece.
I'm with you. But hey, listen, all I
No,
wanted
no,
to
Turk,
say,
Turk, let him speak for a minute, because I
yeah, I
want to
said
hear
that.
what he has to say too.
Yeah, Billy, go ahead, go ahead. That's
Man,
what I said.
in order to find ourselves, we gotta remember the most important things in the whole life, which we all take away from ourselves, but what takes us away from it? Distraction and what other people said and he said and what they think is right. You know what I mean? But it all comes down to you gotta love yourself, you gotta get to know yourself, you gotta get comfortable with who the fuck you are before you ever think you can do anything about trying to share with anybody else.
Know
Now
thyself.
that's facts.
Yeah, no, that's
That's
so.
And which
Right.
facts.
you know what, and then without intelligence, if you are done, Billy, here it is, which is purely elementary to us, especially me and Turk and Troon. And here it is. I mean, me and Turk almost lost our lives. This is something that, I mean, twice. And,
What they
and,
had? What
and, and
happened?
thank
What
God.
happened? They had the gun to your head, or what happened?
No,
Drop the story for the. You know, introduce the story. Drop the story for the people. Let the people
well,
know
you
what
know what?
happened.
You can explain it better and stop it.
Yeah,
You can explain it better. You know where we were at, and then you know exactly what happened. Twice.
right.
And then we were still allowed to get unscathed to go back home.
So what? That's divine intervention.
Well, that's called living life. And then we got away with our lives. And then we are still here. Ha.
So you
How
say
If
about
it
you
them
don't
don't you
kill you,
boys?
it
don't
only
go
makes
through
you
stuff.
stronger. If it
Right.
don't kill you, it
Well,
only makes you stronger to get to where we are right now. If we're still living.
well, you know what?
Right.
I tell you one thing. Turk he know exactly what I'm saying. Absolutely. This
This
is
the
an
OGs. The
experience.
OGs in the building, baby. The OGs, man. They lived it, man. You know what I'm saying? I love, man, being able to
And
share
my
the
heart goes
wisdom and
out
the
to y'all. I'm
knowledge,
only
man.
46.
Hey,
But
Fats,
appreciate that.
thank you
Yeah.
for allowing me, to blend in, and hey, Big Brother Turk, man, I love you, man, for the life of me. It goes beyond that. But you know what though? Fats, man, thank you for, tuning me in.
Yes, indeed, bro. You know what
Man,
I'm saying?
this is so very, very educational. I mean,
Yeah.
educational, as
This
I
what
may
it's
say.
meant. this
listen
what it's
to
meant
all
for,
these
man, to be able to
gentlemen.
build and chop it up, man, as men. You know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying? We need to get the ladies on the side to get the feminine energy on the builder too, man, so they can get their perspective on things.
Absolutely.
You know, so we could chop and build it and grow from that. You dig? So, that's what the ghetto
Absolutely.
update is about.
Absolutely.
Speaking
I
our mind.
totally agree.
Absolutely.
Not
I
pulling no punches,
totally
man, and
agree.
just telling it like it is. Now, if we could get True and Turk from stop talking over each other, maybe we can get a conversation started going.
Well,
I
you
We
know
know
what?
what we know what it is.
No,
We
no,
know
no,
what it is.
no. We all
Man,
cool,
they go
man.
way back.
Turk know that's
Hey,
what
We
we
they
know
go
do,
more
man.
than
exactly.
That ain't
our
never
new
no
side.
problem.
You know
You
what?
know what I'm saying?
The
That's how we
main
talk.
elementary,
That's how we
the
communicate.
main
You know what I'm
elementary
saying?
thing is
And that's how we
we
find
are
answers
here
too.
together, and
Because
then you
he
put,
say something, and it don't necessarily have to be wrong. I just
My
disagree as
point
to what he gonna
exactly.
say next. Damn right. Nah. That's how you get to that's how you get to
I
different
agree
answers,
to
because
Yeah,
some
I
people
love
they
you,
get
man.
stuck.
I agree.
Oh,
Sometimes
he's
people get
agreeing.
stuck in
What?
a certain
Look at Turk
mindset,
getting
and
along.
when you say you disagree, then they think about that shit themselves, and they say, well, you know what? Maybe you got a point there. You know what I'm saying? That's what you
yeah.
want to
Getting
get
along,
to.
Turk.
That's
Give
what you
in.
want
There
to
you
get
go.
to. And
About
that's why
Hey,
time.
these
true.
discussions is helpful. Even if we don't come up with a proper answer or solution and shit during the time on this here podcast, you know what I'm saying? Those that look at it and they might take something away from it that they can use and help better benefit society or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because everything starts with an idea, and perhaps we
Hey,
can
That's
true.
right.
put those ideas out there, and then somebody else could take it and run with it. You know what I'm saying? Because we've been down the
Tell us,
road.
Steve.
You know what I'm saying? We not only been down the roads, we've been down the byways, the highways, the alleyways, the motherfucking bypasses, all that shit, till we
And
end up
don't
under the
forget about the
motherfucking
Curator.
police
bridge.
and stuff like that.
You know?
Hey, true,
Yeah.
true,
Curator help.
true.
What's
Hey,
up?
bro. Hey, bro. Look, we over there in front of Turk crib, right? Fresh out the, military and stuff like that. This ain't no fit school shit. You are, right? All right. Like we always do, right? Man, let's get down, man. Let's get down. Do our wrestling spars, shit like that. And you said, no, man, you ain't gonna get me down. You understand what I mean? Do you remember that?
Yeah.
All right.
Man,
Gladiator,
you
goddamn it.
said,
Curator.
Right.
no, wait a minute. Right in front of your crib, Turk. Right over there.
Curator.
When you and Lolita, man, you would start getting my ass, man, I quit.
Curator.
I quit.
But
Hey,
the
Look,
thing
man,
about
listen,
I
it
man.
know
is,
I
but
know
the
No,
this
thing,
is
that
but the
supposed
was
to
a
thing
be
fun
about it
nice.
ass
is,
shit.
but no,
Because
the
you
thing
know
about
what?
it is,
I,
the thing
okay.
about it is coming up in the hood. Yeah, that's how we used to have fun.
Exactly.
Everybody
We
party,
used to
slap
we used to
box,
flip up
Curator.
the
wrestle,
swings.
all that
We
shit. You know
used
what
to
I'm
flip up
saying?
the
But
swings.
the point about that
Plastradamus.
is, if some shit did jump, we knew who would motherfucking throw down. You don't want
Exactly.
folks that's gonna be
Plastradamus.
with you,
Exactly.
that's gonna motherfucking run and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know,
Yep.
you
Yep.
want
Hey, it was a rite of passage. It was a rite of passage, man, going through the hood and everything. You got
Well,
to
you know
earn your
what?
stripes to be able to
that's
get
it.
through that, man.
You know what? I give a lot of props you know, to Cookie. Because me and Cookie roll real hard.
All right, all right. Go. Curator.
Listen, man, this is the ghetto update, man. This is how we get down
Get a
each and
bit.
every week, man. You know what
Get
I'm
a
saying?
motherfucker.
Look, I want to shout out to everybody in the chat, man, watching, man. You know what I'm saying? Ethel Woods, Derek Cock,
Absolutely.
DC out there, Mike D. You know
Everybody.
what I'm saying?
And
Delise
shout
in the
outs to anybody
building.
that's
Shout
watching.
out to everybody in the comments, man. You know what I'm
It's so
saying?
good.
Appreciate the love and respect, man, for the show. Dig. This how we getting down each and every week, man. You know what I'm saying? So listen, next
AKA
week
the
I'm
Black
going on
People's
vacation.
View.
Yeah, I'm going on vacation next week, man. I got some things, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to go ahead and chill and relax, man. So ghetto update ain't going to be on next week, but we coming black the week
Oh,
after that. When football season kick off, we're going to be black. We're going to change the date from Monday
Black
night.
baby.
We
To
can't compete with
Wednesday.
that juggernaut. That juggernaut, the NFL, we can't compete with that one, man, for viewership. So we're going to
We
change the
watching it
night.
too. Shit.
Oh,
Shit,
the
we all up
Tuesday.
in it.
Right.
Well, you know what? Hey, little bro, Fats.
Yeah.
Listen in. I'm going up there to Gately Stadium on Saturday. I'm
Yeah.
ready to watch Corliss and Julian
What?
play
Oh
a
yeah, the
football
old
game.
campus on that third
Oh
street.
shit!
Man, get it, OG shit.
That's
Get that
homecoming.
shit. Go watch the motherfuckers.
Homecoming.
I'm ready to
What?
go up there to Gately Stadium and watch
What?
Corliss and Julian
Man,
play a
bro.
damn
Oh
football
my
game.
God.
Come on, man. You taking it back right
Kiss
there,
the turkey
boy.
wing,
No,
goddamn shit.
it's for real, for real, for real.
Yeah, yeah.
Man,
See, that's the
All
type of shit
right?
I don't get a chance to enjoy, man, being down in Houston,
Well,
man. I
everybody,
can't.
hey, I like to send a shout out from everybody on the south side of Chicago to the west side. But the south side, my heart, love, I want them to kind of cool it and whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? South
Yes.
side, there you go. All the way, we got it from 95th, 79th, 87, we got all the way to 59th. We got it all the way to 47th, 43rd. We're going to break it down all the way to 35th. Here we go. Y'all make sure
the Black
shit
People's Network.
cool, man. Slow
That's
it
true.
Yeah.
down.
That's true. That's true,
Kid,
Turk. That is absolutely true.
The
but
Black People's
Kid
Network.
Jones, you got any shout
The
outs?
Black
Kid
People's
Jones.
News.
Kid Jones, any shout outs, man,
Going
to the
in.
people?
Nah, man. Just peace out to
Now bring it.
everybody, man. Y'all enjoy the next couple weeks. We'll be
Yeah.
back.
Chill out, Belize, though.
Hey,
Y'all
man,
have
my
a
As
good
always,
pleasure,
one, man.
man.
always.
My
Shit.
pleasure of meeting you, man.
Yeah,
Nice meeting
yeah.
you,
Absolutely.
brothers, too, man.
Man. Always.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Oh.
Yes, sir.
True Blue, you got anything to say to the people before we drop and let it go?
Yeah, well, just stay peaceful and mindful that, everybody, you know what I'm saying, has their own opinions and ideas and ideologies. So just be respectful of their own, of their thoughts and religious aspects and colors and all of that different stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, we're all God's children. We're all spiritual beings. You know what I'm saying? And we have to learn how to get along with each other, without always constant conflict. You know what I'm saying? Just like Steve say, he going to check out the football game. You had a few people going to check out the Sox game the other day. I don't know if y'all heard about that. Cat got shot in the damn stand. They had
Yeah,
the
man.
Mm-hmm.
Before we
Sox
go, man, how
shooter.
the hell did that
So,
happen? What the hell
And it's
happened?
not
it's
your
just
turn yet. It's
it's
not your
just,
turn yet.
what I'm saying. So
No,
so
he
that's
brought it up
that's
though. I
all
want
I
to hear.
gotta
How did it
say.
It's
happen?
not your
How did it happen?
turn yet.
Because
It's still not your turn yet.
anytime you can't just go out and walk amongst the people or whatever and feel comfortable, and you feel as though you got to stay constantly barricaded in your own home and shit for safety and security. We making ourselves the fucking our own prisoners. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yes.
we gotta learn how to get along with each other and stop all this hatred and hatefulness and all of that. You know, and of course, as we've all already been mentioned here, it all starts from within. The only
True.
person you have total absolute control over is yourself. So you have to change
That's right.
yourself in order to change the world.
That's right. So dig, True. Tell me about the socks
Wait a
thing, man.
minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Turk, let
I
Fats
mean,
pick out the next person that he want to speak. Come on.
That's
Yeah.
a wrap, bruh.
No, True. I'm gonna ask about that White Sox, man. The shooting
oh
at the White
Lord.
Sox stadium, man. How did that happen?
Well, it was from what I
It
heard, it
was
was supposed to be
self-inflicted.
one
It was
bullet. They
self-inflicted.
never,
You
they
know,
never found, they never,
that white girl
they
had
never found.
a
Damn, that's your
concealed
your
weapon,
name. Your
and
name
then it
True
went
now.
off, and she shot herself in the leg.
That's
How
your
she get
name
a
True.
gun in the stadium though?
Right.
He was
That was a
white.
breach of security. It was a breach of security.
Don't they supposed to come in
Oh.
with a clear bag?
Listen in. It was a breach of security. That's all I have to say. Now, Fats,
Yeah.
who's next?
Well, listen, man. Steve, get to it, man. Let us know, man, for the people,
You
man.
know
Tell the
what?
people.
Here it is. You know what? For the love of me.
Yeah.
And first and furthermost, thank you, Fats. But and thank you, Turk. Invite me, to get on this podcast. It's very interesting, and I love it. Now I'm going to show my ass. You
You
understand
ready
what I
now?
mean?
Okay. Look, you welcome
No.
anytime,
You
bro.
know what? You know
Anytime.
what? I don't want to. I don't want to put up this finger. You know what that finger is, right? The middle finger.
Right.
We all understand that, right?
Right. Billy will.
Okay.
Billy will put that shit up.
Right.
Go on, Billy.
So
Well,
here
we
it
don't
is.
give a fuck. This the
You know what?
ghetto.
I ain't,
We
you
already know
know,
what's up.
I've enjoyed myself, and you know, speaking to all of us, and then we are making sense of knowledge. And here it is. I'll tell you one thing. I'm not going to miss the next podcast with God's behave, you know, ability, allow me to go through.
That's
Okay,
right.
but
Yeah, come back, man.
this
Come back to the
invite
next one,
Keep
bro.
coming back.
you know what?
Yeah.
This
It makes you more
invite
black.
It's gonna be more shit to talk about in 2 weeks, man. Believe, trust you
Keep
me. It's
coming
gonna be
back. It
so
makes
much
you more
shit that's
black.
gonna happen over Labor Day weekend that we're gonna be able to come chop and build up a lot more shit. We're gonna get
well, I'll
dig
tell you
deep.
one thing.
I
Yes,
pray no
sir.
mass shootings or nothing like that. I just pray everything good.
Right.
Hope you all good.
I'll tell you one thing.
Yeah.
This has been the most wonderful conversation that I have had, and God knows how, how so long. I mean,
That's right.
it's really, 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 really amazing. It's truly blessed. I love it.
Yeah, man. I'm
Let's
glad you're
do this.
enjoying this ghetto update,
Let's
man. I
do
know the
this.
people enjoy it too.
This shit
I
go
Dig.
said,
hard.
let's do this again, and
This
then
is
we get in
true.
each other's
This is the Black
ass,
People's
and then
Network.
Yeah, this
let's.
It's the
BNN.
ghetto,
BNN right
bitch.
there.
What? You know what?
BPN.
I'm BBC. I am BBC. How about that part? Now, I control a satellite on top of
Yeah.
the moon. I'm
Yeah.
All right,
BBC.
hey
Fuck
brother,
All right.
me
CNN.
and
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Be the black
I'm out of here.
CNN.com.
Deuces.
Take CNN out the
Everybody,
shit
y'all
though. Be
stay
black.
up. You know what I'm
But you
saying?
know what though?
Without a doubt.
Hey, you all,
And
it's a blessing,
love
and I
y'all.
want to thank you
Okay.
all. I want to
Until
thank you
next
all for
week.
inviting me to
Until
join
next
this
week.
podcast.
Stay black. Peace out.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Love, man. Peace,
Hey,
y'all, man.
together
Love
hold
and
love,
peace,
one
It's the
man.
family.
best. It's the
Let's get it.
best.
It's the
Yes,
ghetto
sir.
update. This the ghetto, bitch.
Love and peace, y'all. Let's get it.
Until next
Go.
time, let's get
Make
it.
I
sure
got it on live. It's official now. I'm impossible to stop. Ain't no way you're leaving on top because I got it on live. Climb my way up now and I ain't falling. I ain't calling it game. You see, I got it on live. Ain't no changing me. I'm exactly as I came to be. Better cut me up and hold these federals as they